I will take a quiet start. Beautiful. Oh god, I just realised what my voice sounds like. It's probably for the best, actually. Does it sound any different? Can you tell? Scotty, welcome to the stream. Does it sound like shit? I bet it does. I thought it usually gets better overnight. Like the immediately after is always bad, but it sounds the same as the hookup, damn it. Brilliant. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. Scotty, welcome to the stream. I was hoping that it would sort of relax, but I guess I've not talked all day other than sort of a brief bit this morning. At least, can you understand me? I suppose is a better way of saying it. Right, welcome to Grounded. It is Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. This week is meant to be the week where I go to the Black Ant Lab. I keep calling it the Black Ant Lab. The Shed Lab, should I say, which is the one where Dr. Tully has sneaked under, taking off his scabby, detaching himself entirely from any ties to Wommanen or anywhere, and gone under the shed where nobody can see him, to start working on his condition, which is pickling himself after being made himself big and small too much. I just need to get ready, because I poked my nose under and it looks like the entire underside of the shed is hollow. Like, there's a recess under there and it looks like... And it looked chaos, and it sounded chaos, and there might be stuff in there I've never fought before, and I'm scared. So we've been running around trying to get all our weapons and everything sorted, and I think with a tiny bit more prep and a gathering of some more heals, we might be able to get under there. You sound like Tom Waits. I'm just as much of a creative powerhouse as Tom Waits as well, Gwynblade. As long as I don't look like him, I'll take it. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream as well. Go on, Siddles, say something nice.
Ha 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 ha, Red Shed Redemption. Ha 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 ha, it's a reference to the game where you are like a dragonborn or something. Shit, what's it called?
Grand Theft Auto?
Ape Escape.
That's
well done, Stubbler, you've really outdone yourself this time. Ha 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 ha.
Thanks, Siddles. Any more to add?
Greens.
Yeah, you're right. I thought there might be a sting in the tail. Trim, welcome to the stream. Siddles, welcome to the stream. What the hell's a cotton goblin? Now, Scotty, can you confirm that my cursor is pointing at the sweet middle section on the A on player? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. I had some cursor desync, and Scotty was watching the VOD from last week and spied that it got bad again, but I didn't realise. Thank you for the tech support, Scotty. I appreciate it. Tom Waits and Gary Moore both got so good at their craft they turned into their own nanas. And Marilyn Manson as well. Although I think he just got there for sheer sort of ego reasons. Right, let me just get everything up and running. We're in. I'm in third person. Good look at this. Whoa. I'm massively off last week. Yeah, so hopefully it should be fine now. And the game should be running alright on stream. The frame rate does suffer slightly when I'm around the base, but that's because I think I've just got so much shit downstairs in the workshop that it chugs a little bit. Not even, it's only a marginal frame drops. It should look fine. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Scotty, Trim, Gwynblade, Siddles. Hope everybody's well. Right. I've been logging in to try and push the sprouts to grow, which is a strange thing to say, over the weekend, and two things happened. The sprouts didn't grow, but I've slept recently. They might grow now. And I noticed something. Let me actually take my good armor just in case I have to fight. I noticed something while I was in the lab. Checking the lab. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go and see if the sprouts have got ready for the heals. Because I'm not really happy with only having 18 of each heal. Bandages were fine on, but I could do with some more. So I'm going to go to the pond lab. And I'm going to get some of the muscle sprouts, which are in the lab, which will be the base for our heals. Fine line between rock legend and dinner lady. The Wire's best quote. I never really played in third person. It's a bit strange. I thought the run animations weren't entirely sort of satisfying to watch a lot. Look, doesn't really strike you as... I don't know. You've got to have a good running animation, right? Which is why nobody ever plays Taurens. No offence. Right, let me check the lab. I'm gonna go. I've got a new tactic of looking through the window to see whether the shit's respawned, which seems dumb. I also, one thing I've never really played with. Now, where is it? It was one of these that I was going to use for swimming. I thought it was that one. I guess swims... Yeah, there we go, look. The push and pull of a thick, rich... Hang on, what shall I take off? Take that off. The push and pull of thick, rich pond water coaxes your gummy little body into becoming a part... Trin texted me once saying something similar to that. Gummy little body into becoming a part of this world. Your permeable skin begins to utilise an electrochemical gradient that propels your limbs mighty flagella, or like mighty flagella, and aids in respiration. So I should have more swim. So I've got my bubble helmet on and stuff. I should be able to swim like a maniac now. Pretty much. Has a game ever done a convincing job of both first and third person movement? Not really. Feels like you can't design for one without... But yeah. Oh shit. They've not respawned, look. There's supposed to be big pink sprouts all the way around there, but there isn't. Yeah, like Skyrim's third person. Let me just show you. This is what I noticed. So I was down here when I was testing, or it was actually yesterday, when I was trying to farm heals. And I noticed that it wasn't respawning, right? So I was like, well, that's a pain in the ass. And I went to swim to land and look. Can you see what I can see? Let me just get away from these diving bell spiders because they'll eviscerate me if I aren't careful. Look! I spied this. Like a little lab type of place. And I noticed that there's a doorway on it that I've opened. Fucking flagella laws. There's a doorway on it. And I've never been in here. I just went to test if the door opened and it did. So this is where we'll start, I suppose. I have no idea what's in here. Didn't even know it existed, but... I suppose we investigate. So it's all underwater. I don't know if this is like a... I assume what this is a back entrance into the pond lab, but... It's news to me if it is. Satan, welcome to the stream. New base, who dis? This is, like a new lab I've never noticed before, so... What's that? Some brittle quartzite, which I'll take. See, this looks quite substantial. Can I get in here? Yeah, I can use the assistant manager's keycard, which I have. So that's the part that faced out into the pond. Satan, raw science. I might go back out and get some more oxygen and come back in. Then we'll go in there and start investigating, because 52 seconds is not a lot of fucking seconds. Satan, good afternoon. There's diving bell spiders. The only reason why the diving bell spiders are a problem, despite the fact them being very early enemies, is because I'm not wearing any armour when I've got my swimming gear on, so I can easily get shit on. And... Southend, welcome to the stream. I found a tiny little lab down in the pond when I was looking for heals, and I'm off to back to investigate it. New area in the pond I've been living on. Trudy. Did she just see me? There you go, Southend. Your challenge to get eaten by Trudy nearly came true accidentally. Hang on a minute. I did knock the PC before I started. Trudy's aggressive now. For all I know, she might have always been. Alright, so if I use the... Sturdy marble. What's in the... Left elf charm. A Pebble Village gossip elf reaches for something to the right. It feels very important. The left elf charm. Invincible shielding. What the fuck does that do? It's a trinket. Left... I'm assuming there's a right elf charm, given the name and the description. What are you? What's that? What did that just open? Is that the stump? I'm trying to think of all the... It's not the haze, is it? It looks like... You know when you're in the stump and you look out and there's all the other bits of shit? I've opened something. I need to get out before I drown. Let me just check I've not... Maybe you don't take any damage through shield blocks now. I'll put the trinket on when I get up to the lab and see what the thing it gives me. But if that's the case, when I've just made this new toenail sword, and like you say, I am completely invincible when blocking with a shield, then that's top. Okay, let me just not drown. Weird. I don't know why that little place existed. There was nowhere else to go. There was just some raw science in the corner. But I don't want to go into the hedge lab, into the shed lab, sorry. Oh, I get out here. A bit too high. I don't want to go into the shed lab without a load of heals. I suppose I've got some little bits of prep work and stuff to do, so maybe it's not the end of the world. By the way, welcome to the stream. So thanks, Seth. I was too busy not drowning. I don't think I said it. I probably said it. Kitten, welcome to the stream as well. Kitten, by the way, somebody tested positive in her office, which has, on a Monday morning, turned a week in office to a week working from home. Is that like the adult equivalent of a snow day? Alright.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Let me put my swimming gear away. I guess I'll just put this on and then swap it, right?
I'm all geared up.
Lovely. You went into the office for 3 hours. Yeah, but that's... I've been saying this. I think I think it was with Siddles or whatever recently. When you go into the office and then get sent home, it feels better than just having a phone call in the morning saying you can stay in bed to me. So I investigated that. Heals I need to keep me... One thing I do need to do is my sword. If I'm going to go sword and board... Just to be, at least to me as well, yeah. It depends on how much your commute cost you. That's true, but... Like... Just emotionally speaking, it just feels... It's like, oh, an early finish. You get to go home and you've got all this time. Like, unexpected time. It's tough. Let me put this trinket on. So it gave me invincible shielding. Chance to... The left elf charm I just... Look at that. Do you know what? That's good news and bad news. The good news is that I just got the ability to there's a chance to automatically repair my shield on block, which is awesome. The bad news is, yesterday I did about 2 hours killing ladybugs to have enough fucking parts to repair my shield regularly during this raid. God damn it. I was just wasted time and wasted heals and... Fuck. Alright. That's a bastard. Alkirion, welcome to the stream. Alright, what I was going to do then is I need to upgrade my... It just walks in and is laughing right at me. No, not to upgrade my sword, I wouldn't mind it to be level 7 at least. I need 10 mint globs, right? I should have 5, I think. Have I got no mint globs? I think I've got none. So I'm going to need to nip out and get... I swear I had some. Are they in the oven, maybe? Yeah, there they are. So I've got 5. And to make more mint globs, I need... So I can make 2 now. But I need another what? Another 6 mint? Ish? I could go and just farm a bunch of mint. And I got some... Need some... Sturdy wet... How do I make sturdy whetstones? Because then I want to just get the final upgrade to my sword. Then we can go down there and hit our... Sturdy whetstone. I can make a few more. Yeah, I'll make a few sturdy whetstones and that'll cover that. Mindrake, welcome to the stream. The sunk cost fallacy. Wear the charm, you schmuck. I am doing. No, don't worry. I'm wearing it. It's on. It's on. I'm just slightly annoyed that I did all that for the sake of preparation, and then there was absolutely no reason to. Right, but what I need to do is I obviously need more mint, so I'll go grab some mint, and then we can get these last 3 cooking. Then that will be 10 mint shards, so I can upgrade my weapon. But I just want to scan for mint. Mindray, welcome to the stream. I'll carry on. Good morning. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Do you know why I had a good weekend? Look at the fucking scores. Is now finally the time. My voice sounds a bit. Yeah, I was at football yesterday. Which includes a lot of screaming and shouting. So it's mint. Yeah, we got mint shards. Find me some mint. It's probably the haze, right? Wait, no. Why would... Oh yeah, there we go. But the haze is always full of mints, right? I don't get it. I suppose these are the things that I dig out, are they? Confused, actually. I guess I could just go for that. We'll go for those 2. That might be enough mint. That can be today's job. You had a good weekend losing 2-0. Do you know, it was a bit of a hard one to cope with yesterday because for about 80 minutes we were easily the better team, and it was just a case of when, not if, we scored. But then, obviously, the gulf in the table showed itself, and the pass from Luke Shaw was beautiful. Puns make me numb. Math puns make me number. This guy's already got Southend hot under the collar. And what time is it, Southend, where you are? 9 AM? Go easy on poor Southend, Mandrake. You know how fragile he is to these things. Alright, let's go for this mint. I'm going to go to the reason I picked those areas, because the place I would prefer to go is the haze. Because I turned it off, but there seems to be no mint in the haze anymore, so... I'd rather not go and fight a bunch of black ox beetles in the upper jungle part of the yard. So if I go to this medium area, I might be able to just avoid the roly-polies and the whatever they're called and get some mint relatively easily. Oh, so I missed some chat there. It depends how long your commute is. It's right up the roads, and town is work from home on Mondays, so it wasn't too bad. But like, I think it's just the idea that if you're facing 8 hours in the office and you do 3 and then all of a sudden you can just go up, that's top.
In 2008, Swansea officials emailed the English text of a new bilingual road sign to a translator. The Welsh reply was used on the sign telling drivers,
love it. Yeah.
I am not in the office at the moment. Send any work to be translated.
I love that so much. If you hadn't heard that fact before, it's fucking top. Jamie, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. It's true as well. It looks like bullshit, but it's true. I'm not sure I fully understand it. So there was a road sign that needed translated into Welsh, right? So the people who make the signs sent it to their Welsh translator, expecting to get back the translation so they could print it on the sign. But he wasn't in office, so an automated reply bounced back saying, sorry, I'm not available, please send any translation in the future in Welsh, yeah. And they just took it as the translation and put it on the sign. So good. So dumb. Jamie, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Yeah, my voice isn't like aggressively... you can still understand what I'm saying, right? It sounds awful in my head, but... The Google Translate not available reply. Essentially, yeah. But I guess if it's going on an official road sign, you'd rather use somebody other than Google Translate just in case of an error, right? So is at least you can at least hear me, right? Right, my respawn point's out here anyway. I guess this is where I was founded. I'm going to play on first person for a little while. Any objections? Let's go sword and shield. I want to see if this shield repair thing works, because I've just accidentally found a new trinket which promises to repair my shield. Oh shit, I need my tuft on, don't I? Which has a chance to repair my shield on On a block? It said block, not perfect block, right? I imagine prop hunt didn't help. That was fun. Yeah, that was good shit last night. Fucking prop hunt's so good. Right, I'm raiding the shed lab today, by the way. We're going to go and carry on with the major story mission to go and find Tully under the shed, but I'm just going to go and, while I'm waiting for the sprouts to respawn in the pond lab. Oh, crap, am I actually... I never thought. I'm digging in the... Okay, them two might be off the table, then. I never actually thought that I'd be digging in the... Shit. Alright, we'll go to that one. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can work with this. Just don't walk into the wolf spiders. That would be bad. I think I prefer first person, but that may just be because you play. Yeah, I'm just going to test it and see what it's like. I know on controller third person feels better. But on mouse and keyboard, it's a different story, right? Especially with melee combat, that's the difference. You know, when you're in melee, you really want to be in first person, I always think. But then look at Dark Souls and games like that, they certainly don't suffer for it. This is such a... the trouble, like, I would say this is cheesing, but I don't know what... Like, it's difficult for me to pass whether or not that's unintentional or not. Yeah, I suppose rolling is your main fault. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's a bit more of a... Yeah, a bit more of avoidance than it is anything else, right? Which is, like, prime for a controller in third person. Whereas when you're actually like block timing, you need to know when something's about to hit you. But then again, I guess there's a fair bit of parrying and blocking in the Souls games, right? Depending on what build you play. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility that you could have a sword and board, sort of block heavy parry timing build. Right, I don't like this area. I should have slept in theory. Right, what's this like then? There's a perfect block. Another one. Another one. I'll tell you one downside. I can't see... I've got the double poison, look. Fucking hell, it's so powerful. I can't see the perfect block animation. Not really. I love the double poison. So I've got a poison that is applied from my helm and from the toenail sword. That's 2 ladybug larvae, just 3, just chopped up like that. Diced. I love this sword. Mina, welcome to the stream. I won't pretend I know a lot. Yeah, a lot about Dark Souls. I'm just thinking I should sleep. Have I got a bedroll anywhere around here? No. I'll grab that, then I'll go up to the log bedroll. So it's going to be dark just for a second, and then I'm going to fix it. My main form of defence is lying on the floor and screaming like I'm a haemophiliac. That does work in Dark Souls. Let me just remove that. I don't want to... I don't want to get attacked while I'm here. The trouble is, though, is because my shield isn't that damaged, I've not seen whether or not the thing's working. Let's just assume that if it doesn't... Ow. Ow. That's a lot of damage. Fucking hell, that was far too much damage. Let's see if I can just get away with a bandage instead. That's a Black Ox beetle somewhere around. I can hear it, but I can't see it. My main form of defence is yelling time out and no tag backs. What's wrong with tag back? He's not here yet, but I assume he'll be very offended when he finds out you've been shitting on him like this. That's Black Ox beetle. That's Black Ox and Ladybug larva. Run! The sun is shining and I didn't know it did that anymore. This weather is good. Weather is good. What's chasing me here? Ladybug larva. We can fight one of them. No, we can't, because I don't want to fight those bollocks to it.
Did you hear about the RPG shoes? They had Dark Souls.
Alright, Santa. Welcome to the stream. That was so basic. Jesus. I don't know where it originated, but that one I always thought was funny was you're talking a lot of shit for somebody in cum shot distance. So is that a response to? I thought Southampton's major form of defence was curling up into a ball and shouting, "Stop it, you're giving me a hard on." It's so genius, that. Alright, there's my mint. I'm on the hunt for mint. I just realised that I jumped down there without while wearing this new trinket, which doesn't help with which obviously isn't a dandelion tuft. Okay. If you're just joining, I am farming mint so I can enchant my new weapon. And then should be pretty much prepared to just grab the remaining heals because it's Shed Lab Day.
That was refreshing.
That's an old brief. Fucking hell. Scared the fuck out of me then. Alright, where am I going next? I think the next place I should go to is to try and save up at the field station. But that's a long, long way. Let's get the sword and board out. Try and make this gap at night because there's spiders in the area. Oh, you robbed that one from Stephen Fry. The hard-on one. Not Min's kitten. Imagine enchanting my blade with mince. That's a black ox beetle. Try not aggro that. I'm actually not sure I can get out of this crevice down here. I think the best exit is this way, past the fallen pipe, but it's dark as fuck. My goal is to go and sleep, by the way, so it won't be like this forever. No, don't fall. Oh, you just fucking keep doing that. Why is there brittle marble shards on the floor? I can't see into the distance. Third person's making it slightly different. The crevasse with all its pumas. My puma. Capacity, welcome to the stream. I thought it was time for the undershed. I'm preparing for it now. I'm just getting my sword to level 7. And then I'm also just killing time until I can restock my heals. But yeah, we're going, don't worry. At some point, anyway. The good thing about war mode is, or one of the things about war mode, is you can't exactly go until you feel completely ready, right? But welcome to the stream. We'll get there at some point. I've never ever gone back on a promise in this entire community ever. Is that right? It's better to lie. Did it yesterday, it was fun. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I know absolutely nothing about it, though, which is the beauty, so... we can talk about it maybe when I've finished it, right? Okay, dust mites. Fuck them off. I think... that's mints, right? No, I know what I mean is we can talk about it when I'm out the other side. Okay, avoid the dust mites. There's no mints in... ow! There's no mints in there. You're right, and I've never let alcohol touch my lips. Roger that sort of thing. I thought I could get out of this side. I'm a bit lost, actually. Go back this way. Fuck the dust mites. Nobody likes you. Is this way and then left? Yeah, this is it. Ow. That dust debuff's brutal. Are we good? Alright, let me go and sleep. Just use your Hearthstone. Can't see the kitten. I'm not going home, so then. I can't remember how many mint did I say I needed? I had a number. Was it 6? I think it was 6. Let me put my tuft back on. Then, can I climb up this? Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck if I know. I ran off to get a Jolly Rancher. Apparently Jolly Ranchers are still a thing in the US. Jealous. I don't think I've seen Jolly Ranchers in this country. Do they still have, like, the silvery packaging? Jolly Rancher is a twat, yeah. Just runs around collecting prophylactics. Cherry best flavours. It's been so long that I can't remember what flavours there were. Oh, we got rid of them because of the urine content. That does make sense. Yeah, they clearly don't care over there, right? They've probably replaced the urine in them with high fructose corn syrup anyway. Clear packages so you can see the colour. I can't remember now whether they were clear in this country or silver. Shit, I've gone too far. I'm just trying to get to my bedroll, which is up here, so just bear with me. You're using them to stop yourself from eating other food. You're on the pure Jolly Rancher diet sort of thing, right? Shake, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Grape, the worst flavour. Americans love grape flavoured stuff. Is it grape and watermelon flavoured stuff? Shake, good afternoon. Johnny was a rancher, so it's probably high-ho silver.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Right, it's a new morning.
Good.
Let's drink. Let's eat. Oh, this.
Ah, there we go.
Here's me thinking you loved adverts, kid. Turned your back on adverts. I'm so disappointed in you. Kitten, thank you for the 21 months of Prime. Couldn't cope with them anymore, right? I understand. Fuck them adverts. You didn't get one today. I appreciate it, Kitten, as always. Enjoy your 28 hull emote, and among other things. Ads on Twitch now are brutal because you can't skip them, can you? If you tab out now, then they pause and wait until you come back to play the remainder of the ad. Awful. Thank you, Kitten. I'm just here for that. What about the real eyes? I really crave a particular flavour, but shouldn't eat. There's something to do with a decent... It's something with a decent bit of flavour that helps. You really crave a particular flavour, but I shouldn't eat. It's something to do with... What, so you crave a particular flavour and Jolly Ranchers are something that can at least... A bit of strong flavour that can at least roughly tick the box. Charles, welcome to the stream. Can confirm I'm a disgusting American and I love great flavoured stuff. Our disgusting American correspondent has arrived. Is there a mint down here somewhere? It says there is. There's something glinting. Glint Dempsey over here. There. Right. No dust mites, right? Buried treasure. Roger that. I'm not sure that's how dieting works. I want to eat something, so simply replace it with a high sugar alternative. I guess if it's a full meal, but you can tick the box. Yeah, there's 2 more mint shards. That's 6. I also got an omelette as well, but made from ants. Gives me thorns. Alright. Is there one more I can get on the way home? Because I've slept tonight now, so I'm assuming the heals are respawned. There's not a great deal of other mint. There is some shit down there, but it's in the haze, and I can't be bothered to go and fuck about. Let's see if that's enough. So where am I actually now? I'm in... Oh, fuck, I pulled a dust mite. I'll pull 2 dust mites. Because if I remember my way back from last time, it's this way and then up. That dust debuff, it slows you down. Chaz, good morning. It's not replacing meals, it's trying to stop me from eating at times I shouldn't be eating. Yeah, that does make sense. It's one of them give yourself a short treat type of thing to bridge the gap where instead of ravaging the kitchen. Realises the OG, so I can never replace those. One Jolly Rancher isn't going to kill the camel. Is that a Gandalf quote, I think, right? What if the camel has diabetes? Then probably yes. Probably still not, unless they've been really fucking up their A1C and blood sugar. It's how you quit smoking. Killing camels? What if the Jolly Rancher is made of poison? So hard, yeah, it's supposed to be good, right? Because it keeps something in your face for a long time, so you don't put a cig in it, right? Or it's the camel from Camel Cigarettes who already has an unhealthy lifestyle. He's getting paid for it, though.
This is awesome!
And money is the solution to all problems, right? And a tiny bit of poison is America, after all. Always have fruit in the house and no sweet shit. It's the only way. Yeah. Just don't buy this. But then, the problem is sometimes if I'm on a low ebb with this stuff, right? I'll be like, all right, I'm just not going to buy any sweets. I don't buy it anyway, in fairness, and that might be the problem. I'm always like, well, I'm not going to buy any sweet shit. But then I live across the street, Gwynplaine, so access is an issue because there's a shop extremely close. So if I can't just nip to the kitchen and find 100 calories of something that can knock my edge off, I take a fiver to the shop and come back with an armful and then end up feeling sick in the next 35 minutes. It's a balance, right? I should just move away from that fucking shop. It would be the solution to all of mine. I want money. Yes, we are feeble idiots, Gwynblade. And strong people don't need to use their strength, but feeble idiots need to dig in and find as much strength and all sorts as possible. Spins his wheel madly with his tired and tiny little legs. I know it's early mind, right, but in fairness, you probably don't need to help me with this one, because it's a downwards one, but it would probably save it from being a 17-minute zipline ride. Thank you, mind, right? If I don't keep it in the house, I'll go across the street and get it too, yeah. For the record, one Jolly Rancher is 23 calories, and a lot of other unhealthy stuff. I'll have you know, Gwynblade, I am just fat, thank you very much. Yeah, but we can all be fat and feeble, right? We can aim to be both of the negatives, if we really try. Alright, so now I should have enough to make 3 more mint globs. Yeah. Good. Now, with those mint globs, I should then be able to... I need to go check on the pond, don't I? Yeah, on the pond lab. I hate using the word addicted since it feels like a cop-out, but it does seem to accurately describe my relationship with food. I think it's very easy to have an unhealthy relationship with food nowadays, right? It's not an excuse as such, but it's... We certainly weren't... I know I always go back to an evolutionary tract with this, but we certainly weren't designed to have such abundance, right? Not all of us. And look at Trimlet. He's so overstimulated by this stream that his reproductive organs are misfiring. Speak for yourself, I got shit to do. Have you tried being drunk and signing up to do the 3P? I only discovered that you were doing that, Gwynblade. This is how well, at least the male side of our family communicate, right? I speak to Gwynblade pretty much every day, whether it's in Discord or in private message Discord or the odd time we see each other, right? Gwynblade went to do the 3 Peaks, which is like a walking trail, right, in the Peak District. Is that right, Gwynblade? I'd spoke to him that day and didn't know that he was doing it until I bumped into his mother-in-law, essentially, and she told me, who I see once every 4 months. That's where I get my news on somebody I speak to every day. But we wouldn't change it, would we? I want a Jolly Rancher now. I bought a massive bag the last time I went to the US, but the bag was so big they all congealed and went nasty before I had a chance to finish them. So you can still get them somewhere, shit. Oh, well, last time you went to the US to get them. Are they the same? When it comes to sugar and caffeine, the word addicted is the right word, true. Are they good for a year or something? You stored them. You did store them in a sock under your bed, right? Shit. Well, like we do with the most important stuff. How have the heels not come back? I might have to go and do this early part without the sprouts. Fucking hell. I need them. It takes a couple of days to regrow, but I don't know when I'll last harvested. Maybe 2 they tend to last a good while. I'm sure I could source them on. Yeah, I guess. It's like as much as Jolly Ranchers are tippy top, I think it's probably the same thing you bumped into, right? As good as Jolly Ranchers are, maybe not. Maybe the idea of them is better than the reality. When you're going to diet and lose 5 pounds, your brain tells you you're starving to death, so you crave fatty foods to accommodate for that. Yeah. There's a shop in London you can get them from. They're cheaper and they won't be shit when they get to you. Yeah, there's probably a way to get them. But like he says, right, you think you want them more than you actually do. When you go to one of them shithole money laundering shops on every high street that sells American sweets. Shithole money laundering shops. I'm getting used to third person, you know. I don't know whether I'm going to use it for much else. Alright, so now, let me just go and put my proper weapon on. I might actually be able to go to the lab. Now.
Nice and safe.
Alright, I've got the good armour on. Who plays for Newcastle? I should have 10 mint shards now, which means I can upgrade this to grade 7. That's what I was looking to do. So now, my sword... This trinket, by the way. I found this trinket earlier in the stream, because there was a little secret area in the pond lab that I'd not noticed before. It gives me invincible shielding, and the bonus of invincible shielding is I have a chance with every block to fully repair my shield, which is amazing. I'm a fan of my new trinket. Them away, that away. What else did I get? I don't need that, do I? Hey, well, it's pretty well documented that those places are very shady. Is that true? Why would they go for... Not that I'm not doubting it in any way, but why do they go for those things specifically? Put bones away. I'll keep that on me. So I've got that omelette. I wonder if I make... Is it the Black Ox burger I was thinking of making? Look. Yeah, look at that. It gives me damage resistance and max health as well as the other two bonuses. I should be using these foods more often. I'm going to cook up a Black Ox burger for this. I've got 18 and 18, which is not enough. But if I run out of heals, I can come back out, and then hopefully the pond things have respawn. Pay £4.50 for an imported can of cherry coke, which you can get in the shop anywhere. Right? Do other countries have them? Yeah. Actually, I think Thandiashake recently posted a picture, I think it was in Sweden. Could have been Sweden or Denmark. But I think it was in Sweden, of a shop that sold British foodstuffs in like a station. And it had like quavers and twiglets and dumb shit like that in it. But then like you could see through the door and it had like OXO cubes and all sorts. Weird. Or is money laundering particularly easy on the British High Street? Yeah, Marmite bananas. Is that your password, True? We have Mexican and Asian markets that sell that kind of stuff, and international aisles in big box stores. Yeah, but like the idea of this sort of a little quaint shop on the high street, like Shake says, and it's like it's all sort of twee and cute, and look how American this shop is. Pretty good. It's a strange thing, as opposed to just like sections that sell that stuff. I kind of want Thandi to post that picture again now. It was crazy. It was like tons of crisps in prawn cocktail flavour. Like, look at these weird British people that like prawn cocktail flavour crisps. So I got that, and then I did that. So I still need to do heals. That's what I'm saying, but with I see, because we've got like Polish aisles and all them sort of things in our shops, but it's just a shelf that sells Polish produce, or it's a shelf that sells whatever. Yeah. As opposed to, like, pretty much a fucking fairground setup where it's, like, Diagon Alley instead. Tiny little shops full of stuff from that part of the world. I think it's weird because American shops are massive chains because they spend a lot of money making sure smaller shops can't get a foothold. Ooh, Sothan with the political zinger. Like, English foods are in big box stuff. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we have that too. Yeah, it's a strange... But I suppose until the internet just bleeds everything together, it's quaint to try something else, right? Alright, I need to go... This is the undershed entrance, right? This is where we're aiming for. So, Dr. Tully... I'm actually doing story content for the first time in ages, because when I got to the cusp of being able to go into this place, I realised that... I had unlocked a whole bunch of upgrades and stuff, and I thought if I'm going in there, I want to be fully upgraded. So I went out and spent ages getting all the best armour and weapons I could get, which is the position I find myself in now. So, having promised this ages ago, I'm now finally going into this lab. we discovered, because Burgle sent us in the direction of... I can do this from up here, I suppose. Burgle sent us in the direction of this thing. Because you can just about see on the table where Tully used to like sitting when he was... before he went crazy. He took off his scabby. So the thing at the bottom right, bottom left, that like thing is the face of my wristwatch. And he took his off because that's the last known place Burgle had heard from him. But it turns out he dropped it, he left it there, and then went under the shed, where he's built an enormous lab to try and fix his health problems that he's given himself by...
Yeah!
Thanks, mate. By making himself bigger and smaller so much during his experiments. His skin's all sagged and he's lost all the moisture out of his body and he looks like a pair of bollocks, in fairness. And he calls it the raisening effect, which is obviously from making himself bigger and smaller, but also making him look like a raisin. So he's under there right now, off the grid, and it feels like he's going crazy. He kind of, before he went under there, said goodbye to his family and stuff, which is creepy. Like, you can get Christian candles from here in the States in, say, Walmart. Yeah, we got that too. As well as the sort of, like, theme pack suit shop things. We've also got them sections, yeah. We did have in certain places, like John Lewis and stuff. But if you want authentic Mexican candles, you've got to go to the ghetto and find a tiny little shop, yeah. It's like fish and chip roll, right? Did I have candles or candies? Candies. I've got my fonts small, leave me alone. Enter Shikari have a song called Juggernauts, which is basically about this. Walmart coming in and taking over everything. The best restaurants are the tiny ones. Just had to remind myself, but basically landlords are getting out their... landlords are getting out their properties, letting out their properties, which would otherwise be dead and empty to anyone. The current trend is for shady arseholes to rent these stores, sell manky, out-of-date stuff that's all sugar and launder money through them. Oh. Is that why? Yeah, because I did hear this. I don't know, was it you talking about it or something? Somebody was explaining how certain high streets now is like a few boarded up shops and the rest of them are American sweets. I forgot about that discussion. Oxford Street's like it. What, in London? How has Oxford Street fallen so far? Oof. There's a big scandal about that here some time ago. Oh, is that what you're referring to? I should concentrate on walking into Black Ox Beetle territory on the way to the shed. Not even mad though, we have one on the way to the dentist. So you got this even one in your town? You can launder your money on the way to getting your teeth done. Oh shit. Okay, I need to fight everything because I can't afford to use up too many heals. Oh, this poison is beautiful. I like these two weapons. High tourist area. He's got a few in town here as well. I'm surprised actually. I guess it shows just how much the high street is dying, right? Where even Oxford Street locations can be taken over by shady bastards with not much money. Well, you know what I mean. It doesn't take Harrods to get a shop on Oxford Street. A big and pretty famous street in central London, for the record. Oh, I've got 2 more fire ants. That's not good. Okay, that one back there should die. Have I just aggroed a third? I can't afford this. Okay. Long live sword and board, though. Okay, that one's dead. I just need to get them all to the point of running away. Leafer Master, welcome to the stream. Because retail is fucked and a lot of these properties were owned by overseas, or were owned by overseas oil money. So they've not got as much of a sort of strict vetting process, right? Is that how it works? There's one right down from the street here, but it's legit, I think, because it's where all our post gets sent out from. Or the Royal Mails is equally as corrupt, kid. Right, this is where we go under the shed now. It's happening. I'm going to take a few more mushrooms. because I don't know what food's going to be like in there, and it's always the one thing I run out of. But I can't sleep because I run the risk of running my thing out. How very dare you? Well, accuse the Royal Mail of being backwards. We're going to have to get money somehow, kid. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. I've not eaten any dogs, for the record. It's been ages. I knew Jess looked a dodgy little bastard. How do you think she got up so early? You're not going to have mushroom, then you have mushroom. I know I've not got mushroom in my inventory left already. For a very long time I thought it was a doggy-dog world. Snooping as usual. Right, we've got 60... Have I got 70 mushrooms in my inventory? I'm not going to starve to death, for the record. Right, what's this one? Is this my omelette?
Chow down.
Okay, we'll eat that. Then I need to make a bedroll somewhere where I can get back in pretty quickly. There you go. So surely if I can make a bedroll here, then I can set my respawn point. Wow, that was... Oh, I didn't like that perspective change there. That was... fucked me up a bit. Right, then I'm going to put that on now, so I have my protection. And it's time, boys and girls, to say goodbye to daylight. We're off to find Tully. I love our mailman. He's just the sweetest thing. I want to bake him cookies. Just wait till he turns up north. I'll save that for the soundbite when they interview you.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Tully, I don't know what you was doing down here, and I don't know whether I fully agree with it. But I'm here to find you. Right, no, if you've played this game before, don't answer this question. But my theory is that Tully, he's either died in the effort, or he has found a way, using the same technology from the muscle sprouts, to sort of put himself in the creature, like put his brain or his conscious, to find some way of melding himself with a creature. I don't know whether there's going to be like a fucking ladybug at the end called Dr. Tully or some shit. Or, third option, he's a robot now, which is also seems oddly possible. I don't know which one of those could be true, but they're the current theories I'm going with. He might not even be in here. We might just find rumours of him. But I think we go with it, right? So, I came in here previously. Look, this is pretty major. It also looks like there's plumbing under the lab. Look.
Let's see what's around here.
Look, you can't really see that because of my mask. Let me see if I can. What if you're just a sad old raisin of a man? It kind of was anyway. I'll go back to the first person. It kind of was anyway, right? See, there is all the usual lab equipment down here. There's lint as well, but I don't really lack for lint. I did find... what did I find down here? I should really pick out which one it was. Black Hat Undershed. Listen to this.
Working in the dark is playing tricks on my mind. I fear every shadow, hear whispers in the silence. But most of all, I miss my family. Ah, Trudy and her crooked grin. The way she rolled her eyes at my dumb jokes. Sarah, my little angel. How she would jump into my arms every time I walked through the door after work. And Thor. Thor and his obsession of the month. What was the last one? Castle Moldork? No. It was Mance. Dad, what do you mean I don't need Mant minis? Have you seen them? Do you even know what a Mant is? It's so rad, Dad. A barbarian, an insectoid warrior with the mind of a human. Wait a minute. An insect with a human mind. I wonder if... No, stop it, Wendell. The darkness is giving you strange notions again. You need to focus on the task at hand. Reasoning. Raw science. The key is here. It must be.
I'm starting to see where I got that notion about putting himself in a human mind. Putting his mind in the body of an insect. Does anybody want to neuter my dog? The vet wants too much for it. Should have got a smaller dog, that'd be cheaper. But give away Archie. I shouldn't call him Archie, should I? He's got a proper name, it's Dog. Get a different dog other than that one. Get one of those things they use for cattle trim. What, 2 bricks? Right, look at this. I got to this point last week, or whenever it was that I first discovered this place and said I need better armour and more preparation time. Look at this. Ready? Wish me luck. This is under the shed, sitting.
Nice and safe.
Yeah, it's there is this. Why is the fiberglass insulation for the shed? Prediction. Oh god, there's black ox beetles down there, as well as gnats. I can hear ants. Ugh. Do you want to do a prediction? What should the prediction be? Less than 5 deaths today. Yeah? Let's do it. Alright, prediction, boys and girls. For everybody that would like to get involved. There is a prediction starting now. The prediction will be less than 5 deaths in today's stream? Question mark? I need to word this correctly. Outcome 1, less than 5. Outcome 2, 5 or more. Yeah? It's just outside, Scotty. Right, less than 5 deaths in today's stream. Option 1, less than 5. Option 2, 5 or more. And we're going to have that up for 10 minutes. Place your bets now. We found insulation in the wall of our old conservatory. It was a bit pointless given we had a single glazed windows and gaps everywhere and a single layer corrugated roof. I think contrary to that saying, you needed all the insulation you could get. Alright, what have I got down here? It seems like this is a source of light somehow and I can hear a lot of scuttling. I don't want to go for that raw science because I'm probably going to fall. If I'm going to drop down here, I want to drop down into something I can see. There is a black ox beetle down there. A milk molar, which I need. Fucking hell, am I genuinely going to have to fight 2 black ox beetles at the same time? You're asking a bit much from me. 3. Why not? Let's just stick a fucking 3rd in the mix. This is drainage. Why is the drainage and electrics and plumbing and insulation and stuff under the shed? What is that? That's a mite, a termite, that's fine. I'm going to stay up here for as long as I can until I get down. What's the prediction looking like? 12,000, 11,000 got on, yes. Team 1, confident. What's this, dust mites? Fuck off, you little shits, don't be like shit. Look how slow my attack speed is because of this dust debuff. Nasty. So I can parry the dust effect. Do I actually want dust mite fuzz? I don't know if I do. So it's dust mites I can hear. Let's get rid of some shit. I don't want to fill my bags up too quickly.
I'm all geared up.
God, them black ox beetles are going to take some killing. So this is huge, this area. It's like an entirely new biome, weirdly. So I can get up to this point at least. I bet I can harvest that fiberglass. Maybe it's less storage shed and more a chilling shed. Possibly. There's definitely a lot of electronics and stuff. I'm concerned, actually. But there's a lab under here as well, let's not forget. Which I assume is... No? It looked like it might have been over in that direction. There's nothing here with me, is there? There's a termite up there which might jump down and fight me. Come on. 2 of them. Oh god, I nearly walked off them. my light back on. I'm nervous. Are chilling sheds a thing in the US? I don't think they're that much of a thing in the UK, but if you was to try and sort of keep a body from smelling. About his lab for when he's big, I suppose, yeah. Okay, I can fall into there. There's no water in it yet. Jamie on Team 2. You got 30. You just put all in on Team 2, Jamie. I'd say I respect it, but it's Team 2 and I can't be seen to be... That's a wolf spider. This looks like a best of every single enemy I fought in the game so far. Satan's Team 1, Mina's Team 1, Sothan's Team 1. This prick fronting. I could shoot him to death from here with the crossbow, but I don't know if I want to. Is this maybe skipping a bit too far to the end of the room if I was to go on this right-hand pipe and go all the way to the back? Would I be not... Well, that guy could come down. I need to see if he will. Can you make that jump? You can't, can you? Resistant to slashing damage as well. Fuck. Old man's hideaway. Old man's hideaway from his missus who he doesn't really like. It feels a bit like that, but I think she's left him. Seems to be the subtext. Alright, I'm actually going to brave stepping down here. What is it I wanted to... Oh, water.
That was refreshing.
There is no water down here, is there? It seems really dry. Wait, how did I get fucking shot by a dust mite? Just went with the biggest returns. What's that, 70k on Team 1? You know what these people in here are like, though? They wait until the last second and then go big on their choice.
Let's see what's around here.
I might actually do the obvious thing here and get the old Club of the Mother Demon out. How do I quit? Is that a termite who spotted me? If you could come up here, I would appreciate it. Just don't drag the big lad with you. Come up here. Are you up? Are you up? You are up. I hate that dust bug. Cloud thing. Okay, that's the poison from me, though. I might go sword and shield for this. I forgot how good swords are. Should have spent less time in the shed then, shouldn't he? True. Or in the garden as a very tiny little scientist idiot. Shields are the way. The Club of the Mother Demon sent me on a bad path, really. Oh shit, I nearly walked off the back of that log then. Whatever it is I'm stood on. Right, that should poison it to death, right? Take the termite parts because they're good for repairs. So this is mostly termites and black ox beetles. At least there's no Black Widow, this is true. Did you see so then? We found another one of those. It's not just one Black Widow, there's another one under the toolbox in the upper yard. Okay, another termite. Swords are race. They let anyone of the opposite sex know you're dangerous and sexy when you hang them above your mantelpiece, hand or bath. No offence, so then. Whoa, what a block. I've not actually looked at my status. Oh shit. Unnecessary damage, Max. Ooh. Gotta have both Gwynblade or it's just not dangerous or sexy enough. The one over the bed is dangerous, the one over the bath is sexy. If you have one without the other, then you're not going to attract anybody. But if you have both, then you're not going to attract anybody. I can taste the attic air just by looking at this area. I hate it. It's grim, isn't it? It's that... Yeah, it's the fiberglass. It looks like this first area, this relatively simple, but there doesn't seem to be anything in the middle. it looks like there's a hole I can fall into that goes even deeper. I wonder if the lab is down there, maybe. If I can avoid fighting all those Black Ops beetles, I will, because I gain nothing from it. Also, they're pretty much immune to my sword.
There is a termite city underneath northeastern Brazil which is as large as Britain, and some parts are thought to be nearly 4,000 years old.
A termite city as big as Brazil? Jesus.
You can be smart, fast, lucky.
A 4,000-year-old termite city underneath. Jesus Christ.
The Insect Kingdom's battering ram.
There's a roly-poly, yeah. I'm going to go up that plank of wood next. As big as Britain under Brazil, in that red sand of northeast Brazil.
There's a roly-poly. The Insect Kingdom's battering ram.
Right, I aggroed a termite, I think. If I could make... Because the roly-poly's not going to aggro on me, I could maybe get up that and then fight the termite and just have a look at this side of the map. There's a field station somewhere. That might be handy. So this explains why the thing said that I could see... yeah, there's the field station, but can I get up to it from here? It dust mites. You know, let's take a second.
Don't let the red mites bite.
I nearly went with... No, sorry. Wow. What was I going to say? Can't remember. Alright, we'll just go for the field station. Lovely. Alright, I've not died yet. Team 1 is currently at 67,000 channel points to Team 2's 13k. So Team 2 win big if I can pull this off. Okay, so let's tick this area off. Raw storage.
Raw science storage of this magnitude is tricky. It's imperative to keep it cool and out of the sun. Luckily, this crawl space is the perfect environment for both. Once the lab is complete, I can begin my trials of direct raw science infusion. I must know whether this byproduct particle originates from the subject or the process, as I originally assumed. The only way to know for sure is to infuse myself with variable doses. Dangerous? Quite. But it must be done, or I am doomed. If I can replenish these rogue particles in my body, perhaps I can finally reverse this raisinification.
I must know whether... Right, look, crawl space is a perfect environment for raw storage science, right? Once the lab is complete, I can begin my trials of raw science infusion. I must know whether this byproduct particle originates from the subject or the process. Now, is the byproduct particle is referring to, is raw science the byproduct? Or the subject? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I think but he's talking about storage as opposed to anything. Yeah, I switched something up, Scotty. I think it was the forced scaling that I had to do on OBS to get it to run smooth, but I've tinkered with it a little bit, so now I should be... Well, you can see that it should be reacting properly to the mouse. Good. Alright. Interesting, though. Like, okay, so that's... So that crev down there looks to be mostly lots and lots of orb weaver juniors. Don't fall down there or I'm getting eaten alive. I guess I'll just keep working my way towards what looks to be the... Am I facing north? No, I'm facing east. West. We've all watched the Sea of Thieves playthrough. So I assume wherever I'm heading, somewhere in that direction. My throat's hurting now. I can hear all sorts of shit down here that I would rather not fight, so I don't know if I... What's that? It's a roly-poly, which is safe. I wonder if I go for that log and just try it. Oh, that was so close. I can hear a wolf spider. Mushroom chunk. I can't eat mushroom chunks, can you? It's just endlessly night down here, isn't it? And I'm using a lot of water for some reason. I don't know why. Do you know what you said, Chaz, about it being dry down here? You said, yeah, you can taste the attic air. I wonder if that's what's making me so thick. What is that? What is that? Is that a pile of hair or something? The dust and the fiberglass, yeah. There's termite up there, but I can't see any enemies. What I can see is what looks like to be an enormous clump of hair, which is fucking disgusting. I can also hear a wolf spider. There's the wolf spider. So that's leaving. Fuck it. Fortune favours the bold. Just keep forgetting I've not got my dandelion. What is... What is that effect? Oh shit, is this a termite mound? There's a lot of lint on top of it. That's weird, that. I don't know if it's intentional. The last time I saw a cave like that, it had a certain lady in it. Do we have another fucking huge spider to fight? And there is mosquitoes for days, yeah. I wonder if there's a... Yeah, but mosquitoes don't lay webs, do they? The undershed sinkhole. Is this fucking deep? Don't fight, don't aggro. It's just a normal mosquito though, so that's fine. Yeah, the dust and the fiberglass causes...
Last time I saw a hole like this, it was Katie Price's sex tape.
Jesus. Santa, thank you for the bits. That is deep as oh god. There's a little bit about this that feels endgame. This is a tiger mosquito, just a normal one. Santa, thank you for the bit. It was filmed at in a cave network, just for the record. Just to clear Santa of a cancel. Right, there's a black ox beetle or something down here. My instinct is to walk up and around the top of it.
Having a little peek.
Fuck it, black ox, black ox, black ox. Max! I'm gonna get shot. Okay, I got knocked, but that's fine, that's fine. Dust mites everywhere. People pissing on the stairs, like, I just don't care. Run! Okay, that's the last thing I expected to see. Is it still chasing me? No. Oh, water! I can replenish my water supply, which is good because I'm going through a lot of it.
Tastes good.
It's alright, it's fine, it's fine. Team 1, we got this. I've not died yet. I've also not fought anything yet, but I've not died yet. What do I need to harvest you? A hammer. I'll get these. I feel like I should take advantage of all of this stuff, because we saw earlier in the stream that sometimes I have to go back and go and get shit for enchants that I didn't expect that I'd need again. Alright, how do I tackle this? Because I have no idea. That looks impossibly deep. If I fall down there and drop my bag, can you imagine? That is not an option. Okay, I'm putting a dandelion tuft on. Dropping my bag down there would be fucking suicide. Is that a lonely plant fibre down here with no... I guess it's got a tiny bit of sunlight, look. And a little bit of hope is growing. Where are you? Where are you? You can see me, but I have no fucking clue where you are. This is the other side of that. Fucking Jesus, little twat. The big termites take so much damage from the sword, but the little ones don't. You might be getting the poison proc on it. Get poisoned, you little shagger. I don't think they're resistant to swords, but they behave like they are. Get rid of the mushroom chunks.
I'm not picky.
Try and eat as much as possible because I've got. It's fair to say I've got slightly too many mushrooms on me. You've not got mushroom left in your inventory. I don't want to go in that cave. Although there is. Is that a lab entrance? No, I'm not seeing anything yet that looks like a lab. I'm so nervous that I die down here. I need to keep a tuft equipped. It's got to be down in the sinkhole, right? The lab entrance. Surely. Okay, balls deep. Pupas. Should not have eaten that damage. Thankfully. He got himself stuck. What time is it? Oh, it's midstream break time. Would I be even safe to have a midstream break down here? Because if I die... Where am I then? Why is the sunlight coming through above me here? Am I still on? No, because that's the decking. So what? Unless there's a light on inside the shed, which there very might possibly be, or very well could be. That's not sunlight then, is it? Shit stream, no offense. Dandy, welcome to the stream. That reminds me, actually, there was gnats, wasn't there, when I first got here? Dandy, I'm in the shed. Too much damage. I've still not taken a heal though. Yeah. Thandy, good afternoon. I'd ask how you are, but I've been speaking to you all morning. Alright, so it's water. That's good, that's good. It looked like an endless drop, but it's actually water. That's fine. I need to go for a midstream break, but I'm worried that... Shit, what the hell are you? Oh god. Run! Max! Fucking water fleas. Okay, so it's not the biggest problem in the world if I die now. I'll get this quartzite and I might back myself into this corner and go for the break. You got a job today, Thandy, no way. Huh. Congratulations, Thandy. Was you looking for one, or have you been searching? Seems to have come out of nowhere. From our perspective, I should say. Bear with me a second, I'm just stressing. Okay, it's good. If I tab out and then... let me go to... Yeah, it's working. Are you trusted to deliver papers on your own now? Yeah, good work, Thundy. Right, I do have to go for a midstream break really quick though, and then we'll be back on the other side and we can discuss it. I've actually been studying Swedish in my spare time when I saw an ad for a job near me, applied and got it. Good stuff. Is it something you're looking forward to doing?
Nice and safe.
Is it nice and safe according to Max? Right, I'm going to save and then I need to go and quickly grab a drink and then I shall be back in mere minutes. I'm going to go like that. Thandia, you're responsible now, so you're in charge of the midstream break. Keep it calm, keep it quiet, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. 2 minutes! Oh. I'm sure you enjoyed Santa's celebrations there, Thandy. Gonna work as a property manager? What, is that full-time, Thandy, if you're still here? Santa, thank you for the bits. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I'm nervous about this. I'm assuming the lab entrance is in that hole, but that's where spiders live, and I don't like spiders. Right, let me have a drink of this.
There's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Then I'm going to top up my drink. Not that I can see the water. Shit, I fell in. Can I get out? Help! 1 second. Good. It's dark as fuck, I appreciate that. I can't see anything either. But, one question. What is in this can? Lemon crime. So there's like a lemon drink, Thandy, that you can find like old worn out cans of and stuff in the world. I think called lemon crime. And when you drink dirty water, Max says it's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing. I don't know why it's called lemon crime. Southland says cloudy lemonade. Kitten says shandy. Mina says ginger beer. Azar, welcome to the stream. It says crystal methamphetamine. That was last week. I'm actually running out of bag space. I'm going to have to go in the fucking murder hole, right? Yeah, and as Kitten says, it sounds like it's no woman crying, but it's better than nothing. Which is... gives a slightly different context to the quote. Why is there a bee in here, of all places? Let me see if I can climb out. Fucking mosquitoes. Mind right says, ow. That was just a terrible attempt at fighting a mosquito from me there. Terrible.
Smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some
Mind right says Diet Coke. Satan says Diet Coke. Chaz says sugar-free water. Whoa. Come down here, you prick. Oh, stuck, are you? That's unfortunate for you. That's just unfortunate for me now because he got away. Fuck that guy. Come down a bit, pal. Thank you. How did I not get the poison? There we go, right. Careful jumping. Down to here. Teased it. Chaz is with me and mind, right? Diet Coke. Sugar-free brown water. Chaz, you're an idiot. I love you, never change. That intelligence of yours, Chaz, just don't fix it, because Kitten's entertained by it currently. Alright, the answer is... You're all... No, you're not all wrong. God damn it. Mina, can you just... Just let me be happy. I'm trying to celebrate Thandy's big day over here, and you've gone and ruined the finesse. Everybody was really excited for me to be right, and now you've spoiled it. Okay. Deep breath, Stubbler, you can do this. Do it for Team 1. They've got faith in you. They're not just playing the averages or anything like that. They've actually genuinely got faith in you, so do it for them. I'm going to get pupa leather. Just turn this into good foodstuffs. I can hear what sounds like a wolf spider patrolling around up there, which I don't like the sound of. The only choice. Team 1, how are you feeling so far? It could be worse. But then again, I've only fought mosquitoes, which I find in the upper yard anyway, so I've yet to be challenged. Kitten's feeling pretty good on Team 1. I was about to say sugar-free ginger beer. I think it would be an awful drink that doesn't exist, but then I saw the no added sugar on the can. Yeah, everything you see me drink is sugar-free. This country, it's actually harder now to find anything with sugar in it.
Science, you are
Come on, come on, come on, come a bit lower. When you do, it's taxed out there, yeah. I'm kind of into that idea, though, right? If you're going to tax anything, I'd rather tax the shit we don't need other than instead of the shit we do. I suppose it's the basic theory behind it. But yeah. Fuck me, this is big web. Did I just hit it with a shovel? Not my finest moment. Okay, this sword's top. I'm into it now. I'm gonna have to clear both of these mosquitoes, aren't I? I don't want to go in here, I don't want to go in here, I don't want to go in here. If you're not maintaining high fructose corn syrup, if you're not mainlining high fructose corn syrup, is life even worth living? Unfortunately, we don't have the pleasure in this country. You know what, I'm trying to tank these nerds. It's easy to just kill them. I'm going to pick up this stuff because I don't want the corpses there. Then just destroy the proceeds. Still got this problem with too much. My bags are too full. Don't need them, do I? Get rid of them. Should have trashed that actually, because now it's just going to be laid on the. Never mind. Sugar, alcohol, and tobacco / nicotine. Yeah, I'm still pay that tax, but I hope it stops someone else. True. Okay, my frame rate's gone to shit since I come down here. Why is that? Like really badly.
Let's see what's around here.
So then, can I just ask you a question? Why did you say, if you scroll up in chat everybody, why did Sothan say, at least there's not a Black Widow? I can't kill Black Widow. As you can see, killed 0. Currently, obviously we're on war mode and I've never worked out how to kill one before, but it does it look like there's a path beyond it where I need to get to? Fuck! Is the lab in there? Oh, why, game? Why? Do Black Widows lay webs? Genuine question. I don't know if they do or not, because obviously there's a lot of spiders that don't. I don't know if Black Widows are one of them. Are Black Widows a web spider? In real life, I mean? I know there's webs in and around them in game, but I'm not sexing it, Chaz. Right, I'm checking under the water just to be sure. Sure, if you initiate diplomatic efforts, you'll come to an equitable arrangement with the bloodthirsty predator. Do you know what? I don't fancy it. I'd rather not communicate. They do, right? So they're web-laying creatures. Okay. But I don't think webs in tunnels like that, right? I'd be surprised if they just completely webbed over an entire tunnel. But then I don't know these things. Wow, you were all I'm gonna die. Did you see the damage them little things did? Because I don't think there's anything like lab worthy necessarily under there. Where's? So if not under there, then where? I remember finding a Black Widow and a nest of eggs in a cardboard box in my garage. I thought about setting the house on fire. Have you ever been back to that building since, Chaz, or is it just is that the last time you ever stepped foot in it? let me get the quest up. I've not got my helmet on, which is an amazingly sensible thing to have done. So this is the quest. Even with Burgle's memories fully restored, the final ingredient to the embiggening cell's special serum is unknown. There's only one person left who knows the formula, and he's been missing for some time. It's time to locate Dr. Tully, and Burgle believes reaching his scabby by his favourite chair near the watershed, but I need to find his lab beneath the shed now. If I was to pin the quest... There's no quest marker for it, but there's the undershed sinkhole. And it marks this as an area. I wonder if I have to get beyond the Black Widow. But if that's true, then... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, have I got to fight the Black Widow? It's actually been a while. It was at my parents'. My brother called me over asking if it's what he thinks it is, then freaked out and asked you to take care of it. How do you take care of a Black Widow, other than a shoe? What is the symptoms of a bite? Well, this is maybe not the most pleasant topic of conversation, but it can be fatal for some, right? Not for all, but for some. Easy green, welcome to the stream. I found myself in this cavity under the shed, and I can't find the lab in here that I'm looking for, but there is...
Having a little peep.
A hole with a Black Widow spider in it that I've never killed before, and I'm just working out whether or not now's the time to go and start trying. How are we, Easy Green? Good morning. I guess I know now how to... I know how to get out, but I can't find a lab. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to search the entirety of the inside of this shed, I think. I need to quadruple confirm that there is no lab entrance that I'm just missing. Close the box. Closed up the box, dragged it into the driveway, drowned it with a hose, stamped on it, drowned it again, and threw it in a bag in the dumpster. It was the only thing that seemed to make sense at the time. Would that kill it? I was saying the other day about spider webs. The spiders that... Obviously, they were not that threatening at all in the UK growing up. But the spiders we always had... You could, like, throw a bucket of water as hard as possible at their webs and they just wouldn't budge. For some reason, extremely solid. How do I... Oh, shit, can I not actually get back up top? Am I just trapped down here? Water never seemed to do a single thing for the webs. I wonder am I... That way, maybe? That's not a hole in the wall, is it? Where? Have I just got myself stuck down here? Gotta be a way out. One place I didn't check was the pipe, right? I was about to say, I wonder if I could follow the pipe up into the shed, but the idea is that this is the undershed. And I've actually seen people describe this area as the undershed, which I can deduce from that means that the whole thing takes place under the shed, not in it. So that theory's out. I'm a bit stuck. I was really worried. I wasn't really worried so much. The bites suck, but we know to avoid them. I was worried about the dogs. They're dumb as hell. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how many pets get killed by stuff like that. Like in Australia, where it's significantly worse, right? You're introducing animals that don't have the natural response to seeing creatures like that. Ow. I hate these mites. Look, they're scary fucking things. They're fleas, aren't they? I can't work out where I need to go. I don't feel ready to fight the Black Widow now. But, like, I can't get back out to go and prepare, like, to go and get some food. Actually, I need to eat that food, don't I, before it goes bad. I've got a little bit of time left. bait the Black Widow with anything. Yes, my ass is what it would like the most, I think, Chess. I wonder how to... I want to get back up to just fully, like, see if I can get up there, for example, or explore a bit more. I jumped down into here expecting there to be a way back up. Sounds like a plan, we should go with it. Yeah, somebody called this place the Undershed, which means that if that's what the community calls it, this lab is under the shed. So the idea of getting up and into the shed is ruled out. Here, maybe? This looks promising, actually. Does it? No! Oh. Guess maybe not. Unless I can jump across to that, which I probably can, actually. I think I was crouched then. Yeah, I was. That's why I couldn't sprint. You have no legs, so what else has she... Hang on. You have no legs, so what else has she got to go for? Whoa. True. I don't like the skittering at all. What I really don't want is Sothen to theorise, because he'll probably spawn a Black Widow. Something really aggressive in that shed, in that pipe. Maybe I can get up and around, because there's a mixer back here, it seems like. Oh, it's dark here. What can I hear? Termites, aren't they? So I can't get this way. Also, you may be happy to hear, but I started watching The Witcher on Netflix. Whoa, you may consider trying the first game again. Fuck it, I love that first game so much. The trouble is, like, some people might say it's shit, and some people might say it's wonky, and some people might say the combat's stupid, and some people might say etc, etc, etc. But the problem with those statements is they're all true. But it's got so much character. Am I going to have to kill a Black Ox Beetle? I think I might have to. That's not a lot of damage, is it? I can hear an ant, but I don't want to fight an ant. Fuck it, let's go, big bum. You ready? Fucking hell. Big bum's the only way. Stunned. I've not got my mask on, have I? But I won't be able to see it otherwise. Ow. Ow, Max! Okay, that's the first time I've healed today. That's not bad. That was a block as opposed to a heal, but that's fine. Hopefully I don't lose my mind like last time. I'm not out here saying it's a good game or it's better than it looks, because it isn't. But it's it's got so much character, as Sothan says, it can carry it. Well, not as he says, but the fact he's quoting stuff from it still after all this time.
I'm not picky.
Yeah, the mechanics are so strange, but like structurally speaking, it's just The Witcher. It's more like Witcher 3 than Witcher 2 is. The first Witcher felt like a great game that sucked to play. I might just have to go in with a different mindset. After like 2 hours, I didn't feel like it sucked to play whatsoever. I just fell in line with what it was asking me to do and really enjoyed it. Witcher 2 playthrough when I might have to at some point. The trouble is though, is I'm enjoying such beefy playthroughs now that anything I commit to might be like years in the future. But yeah, Witcher 2 playthrough wouldn't be the worst idea. That's why CDPR said they were remaking. They did, Jamie, yeah. But I think a remake would take out 90% of the character and what made that game great. It wasn't like it had a good plot, so if they fixed everything else it would be good. The reason I liked it is because of how wonky it was and how different and how unique and etc, etc. The plot wasn't that good to carry it, really. And like, yeah, I don't know. I'm worried about that remake because for a lot of games, like you look at Dead Space, for example, and it just needs a version that runs better on the modern systems. Because the story and the world and everything it creates are so good, but the things that make The Witcher 1 good are the things that also make it shit. Like, you couldn't make a remake that honoured the things that make The Witcher 3 good. Like, you can't do both, because people would wonder why the fuck you left this terrible combat in it. But yeah, Witcher 2 it's a strange one. It's the first one I played. Obviously before Witcher 3 came out. Right, I'm going to check this. Was there a wolf spider following me that whole time?
Gonna have a look around.
Yeah, there was. I want to check this pipe, because I want to know where this lab is. Like, if you was remaking Witcher 1, would you put the old brickmaker in it? I don't know if you would. Would vegan Tita hit as hard if she would have had clothes on? Or whatever. Would you be spending 7 hours in the marshes? 100% yes, I would. People had complained that it was a negative take on disability, though. Because the whole joke was that, look at this guy's funny voice because he's got a head injury. I'd put it in, for certain. Or I don't know whether for safety they'd remove a character like that. And the sex card thing. There's no way that game releases in 2023 with sex cards.
In the late 19th century, you could buy heroin through the Sears department store catalogue.
Was it called heroin back then, though? I think the funny thing about the brickmaker was that he pointed you in the wrong direction, which they would also remove. I dare say, because it would confuse the experience for casual players. That's actually the perfect example that we used to hold up of what they would not, what you couldn't do in modern games now. Also, it probably wasn't intentional, so if it wasn't intentional, they'd remove it as well. Because, oh, we found a bug, let's take it out. Despite the fact that it's, like, infamous among the Witcher community. Or is it for us, at least? The good thing about Witcher 1 is that it doesn't function like a modern video game. So to remake it would be to put it more in line with modern video games, I can only assume, because you want to sell it, right? Especially you want to sell it to not only the audience of Witcher 3, which is a very streamlined modern game for the average audience, but also fans of a TV show, which is a fucking TV show. Yeah, we probably don't represent the Witcher community. Yeah. I think I've started to realise that representing large online communities or trying to fit in with them is probably more harm than good. Jamie, thank you for the bits. What was it called? Heroin, though? It was called something else, right? There's nothing in this pipe, I've noticed. There's just a Mega Milk Molar, which I will happily take, but I can't find this fucking lab. The current theory, I assume, is that the lab is at the back of the... It's at the back of the Black Widow cave, right? Tell me the bad news. Don't actually confirm that, for the record. We may not represent the Witcher community, but we don't also represent the Valheim community. Yeah, perfectly said. Yeah, I don't know. But I suppose it proves the point, right? Like, what we'd want from a remake of the Witcher game. What would I want from a remake of that first Witcher game? I don't think I'd want a graphical upgrade per se. And the trouble is that PC. I tell you, the one thing I'd like, the only one thing that needs upgraded from Witcher 1 is the UI. Because if you remember, it had like big, like you know the red weed from War of the Worlds? It had like big strands of red and green. Like, it was so weird. It had all this clutter on the screen that you didn't need. And it wasn't usable stuff. It was like some... Do you know them streamers that put like huge borders all over everything, and they have like follower information on screen over stuff, but it was all like big fat, and it's all big fat chunky stuff. That game did that for some reason. It's weird. Even the Doomhaus isn't a monolith. I imagine if you got 20 of us together, there'd be diversity of to-dos and to not do's. Precisely, yeah. I think speaking for groups, yeah, it's an issue, right? But I can at least say that when we were playing that game, the things that multiple people regularly laughed at were X, Y, Z. So you can get a bit of a take on it. Is the lab down here, maybe? We already issue. That's a big issue. How do I get up here to that molar? Fucking ox beetle somewhere. I think the lab's behind the Black Widow. Unless it's like above, which I don't think it is. I can't get up here, can I? How do I? I want that molar, but now I've got a black ox beetle chasing me. Crouched. I'm finding Wendell's lab, don't you worry. I'm aggroing all sorts of stuff. To be fair, Seth, I think most of the Doomhaus would argue something different just to argue. Have ourselves a nice little argument. That's right behind me. You big bitch. Okay, that hurt. I've used my second heal. I really don't know where this lab could be. Unless there's a way to get... I think I have to kill the Black Widow to get up and behind the... up and behind that area into where the lab probably is, but to put a Black Widow in the way of the fight... I'm not looking forward to this. This might have been... So, when I'm supposed to go from the chair under the shed into the lab, right? If I'm going straight into this lab, which means I would have probably done this before I spread east across the map to find all the other shit, I might have found later game Black Widows than this one. This might have actually meant to have been... Can I get up there? Hang on. I keep crouching. I'm crouch jumping from prop hunt. Ooh, hello. How far does this go?
What's around here.
Yeah, this might be meant to be, does that make sense? The first Black Widow I've encountered. You prick. Okay, run. This gets me up to here. Oh, I thought that I was hopeful for this, but it doesn't look right. I might be able to get down there to the termites. You could try running past it, but it's based on past experience. So yeah, running past it, Chaz says the same. I mean, it's maybe worth a try. Nina, welcome back. You're what, Scotty? Press 1 to try running past the Black Widow. If I do this, I don't want to be entirely to blame for the ramifications. Jamie says do it. Kitten says do it. Chaz says do it. Lisa, welcome to the stream, says do it. I've noticed a lot of people on Team 2 saying this. 75% of the people that have voted for me to do this are on Team 2. Do you know why you all of a sudden see a preview of the chat when you enter? So it was a thing that only certain channels had for a while, Mina. But I got a notification from Twitch saying that this channel has it now, so it's just part of the future. The only thing that worries me is getting to your bag. Yeah. Bit. Fucking wolf spider. Let me just get away from the wolf spider. It's like Scotty says, it does fuck with the flop game a little bit. Oh, it doesn't. It just means that people are more informed when they come in, but We still fuck it up, but it gets rid of the funny chops, right? Mind races do it too. So many Team 2ers. 80% of the people that voted are on Team 2 for this. I don't know what that tells me.
Tastes good.
No, it doesn't tell me that, Max.
Food.
As somebody that is a hard lurker on Twitch, and I mean a proper lurker that watches without typing as opposed to anything else. When I watch, I don't type. That's what I mean by a lurk. It doesn't really bother me. I suppose I should be asking you guys whether you think it's a good thing. It tells you it's a great idea, yeah, trust in Team 2. Have you tried fighting the Black Widow after the new armour upgrade? I haven't actually, Chaz. I could practice on one of the exterior Black Widows for this. But I think the run past it idea might have to be tried at least once. Oh, my Black Ox burger spoiled. Stubbler, you fucking idiot. Ah! That's bad, actually. That cost me a lot of Black Ops parts and stuff to make that. I shouldn't have been so stupid. Alright. Equip that. Equip that.
I'm all geared up.
I'm not ready for this. Let me have a look at my... Don't need that. That. Don't need that at all. She's a poison. She poisons me, right? There is a poison resist one, isn't there? There. Your body has been ravaged by thrilling surges of poison. So I've got a bit of poison resist from that. Oh no, but her poison goes through poison resistance, doesn't it? I can't fight with the sword, can I? I've just realised I have to fight with the club. Which you could say will then go for Barbarian, wherever that is. But going for Barbarian would be a problem because when I do a lot more damage. But if I'm running by, I can probably run by with just the shield. This is bad. This is bad. I can't build a bedroll out here, can I?
Gonna have a look around.
Here's the issue. Here's the problem. Whatever I do in this new area, I cannot die. Because like Sothan says, I'm not just going to get up there and then collect the win condition and come back. I'm going to have to get up there and then do a whole bunch of shit up there. I can't, like... So if I die with my bedroll behind me, behind the Black Widow, I will never be able to get my gear again because she'll just walk up every time I try and run by and just bang, 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 kill me before I get through. And it's not like I can use a shit. Running through is a bad idea. Because as far as I can tell, the exit to the lab is not just on the other side of the Black Widow. Simply kill her with your bare hands. Like, my current theory is that the rest of the lab is there and I'm going to have to do the whole lab at the other side of the Black Widow. Do you make a chest to deposit all of your stuff and run through with temporary gear to test? Maybe. That's not a bad idea, actually. I don't know if I can build in here, though. Let me just quadruple confirm that I can build. No, I can't build anything in here, so it would have to be up there. How about some practice attempts while running past it naked? Maybe. Or do I just be brave and fight it? But I can't fight it now. Ah! What I think I have to do is fight the Black Widows in the on the surface to get good, so I can come down here and shit on this one. It does feel very cheesy doing it that way, yeah. Because I have not killed the Black Widow yet. And of course I'm on war mode, and I've never done this before, and I've never killed the Black Widow before. I've never played the game before. I need to take extra steps. Because
little spiders give me the creeps.
If I... So I've got the setting on, by the way, where I drop my bag just to make it nice and hard. If I use the new settings, I wouldn't drop my bag and it'd be fine, but I haven't. As far as I know, I could come through here. There could be the win con. I could find Tully. He's like, all right, mate, back door here, roger that. Which there is a back door here, I just noticed. Like there. But there's more lab to go, right? And if I get my gear stuck through there and can't go back through, I'm fucked. I have to fight the Black Widow, right? But every attempt I've had at fighting the Black Widow previously has seen me get utterly shit on in seconds. Would it be enormous blue balls if I was to not fight it and go back to the surface? I still feel like I need to know more about this area as well. But I think walking into a potential suicide situation where I get my bag stuck and fuck the playthrough for the next 10 hours is not sensible. It feels like I'd be at a why did I do this point within 40 minutes. It is blue balls when there's points on the line. I get that, but the prediction can't be allowed to affect my gameplay, right?
You can be smart, fast, lucky.
Otherwise that's rigged. Look at all these Black Widowlings in here.
Having a little peep. These little spiders give me the creeps.
I know Team 2's put a lot of points on this, but if I let the prediction affect the gameplay, then it's rigged. Is it not? Yeah, I think the trouble is, it's not like I'm going to be avoiding damage. I'm going to be going back to the surface and practicing on Black Widows. I'm fighting Black Widows, just not this one. They just drop web fibre, Chaz, so nothing particularly spicy.
Spotted you.
Spiny water fleas. Disgusting. Alright. In the utterly out of the frying pan into the fire situation, I'm avoiding fighting that Black Widow for now, in favour of going to the surface and fighting a Black Widow. Yeah, but yeah, you understand my point about I can't let the factor predictions on mean I take more risks, otherwise that's rigged as fuck in favour of Team 2. But the situation being like this is just part of the game. Oh shit, okay. I know you wasn't genuinely suggesting it, Jamie, but I just thought for the sake of, while it's been brought up, I should probably explain that. You are creepy, you things. I don't like you. Do you drop anything fancy for me? So creepy, I hate it.
I saw a dildo for sale described as 9 inches long and realistic. I thought, which is it?
Fuck, that's pretty good. Cardi, welcome to the stream. I think that might actually be slightly better if it's 6 inches long and realistic. Get a bit of self-deprecation in there as well. Fucking hell. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Might want to cancel. Why would I cancel the prediction? The prediction is whether or not I die in today's stream. The only thing that would have to change the prediction is if the stream stopped. The stream went away. Third UFO shot down yesterday over Lake Huron. Wait, is it another Chinese spy balloon, Harry? Harry, welcome to the stream. Described as octagonal shape, 20,000 feet, what, 20,000 feet across? I've got the best gear, Mina, yeah, I just need to practice killing Black Widows, that's all. I've got, as far as I can tell, the gear that I would want the most for fighting, but I can't get out of here, I forgot how to get back up. So the prediction card is I came into this lower shed area. And Kitten said, let's have a prediction. So I did the usual, whoa, less than 5 chops in today's stream. But I've hit an impasse where I can't continue any further. Continuing any further would be just a bunch of guaranteed deaths. So I'm going back out to the surface to practice killing Black Widows. And the theory is... how do I get any further? The theory is if I'm not in the undershed, should we cancel the prediction? But being in the undershed was never stipulated. How do I get out of here? The mosquitoes are distracting me as I'm trying to get out. We know where to find some to practice on. You've got to have a chance to survive. So I could just run straight into there. If the prediction... Yeah, here's the thing. If the prediction was less than 5 deaths while I'm in the undershed, then that would be something else. Or if I'd committed to being in the undershed for the entire stream, but I didn't, so... I want to play the game at the end of the day. The game takes precedence over the predictions. In fairness, Jamie was only joking when he mentioned this, and I'm sure Mindrat is as well, just for the record. 20,000 feet above altitude. Above ground. Shit. Is the theory that it's a balloon again? Or is it aliens, like Easy Green says? Right, can I actually concentrate on getting up now? I'm off to go fight some Black Widows for practice, so it's not like I'm not doing anything of any spice. Nowhere to find some to practice on. True, I think I might go for the one near the castle. Which I'm not looking forward to because I have been fucking slaughtered. So Team 2, there is still a very high chance, or probably more of a chance, that you get this, because I was about to run past the Black Widow before. Oh, is it an alien balloon? So nothing to worry about. Alright, so where did I go from up here last time? That way, I remember now. Yeah, you got to have a chance to survive or it's no fun, yeah. Yeah, I intentionally don't word predictions to make it... I feel like this thing's sacred in some way. It's just a normal plant fibre. Would you give me an achievement if I collected this plant fibre? Octagonals and shape. It's an alien balloon. Yeah, another shot down in Canada. Trudeau asked the Air Force to shoot it down. Remember when you said you can have... Remember when I said you can have F-22 Raptors or healthcare? Who's laughing now? Or ask the US to shoot it down. All them 18 F-22 Raptors are they're coming in handy now, aren't they, Harry? All the people that are alive to see them can appreciate that, I'm sure. To be fair, after the last few years, an alien invasion in 2023 would be about right. Yeah, I'd be alright with it, I think. What have we got to survive? Where have I fallen? Have I fallen?
Let's see what's around.
Is that lab tech? Oh god, I wish I hadn't fallen down here. This is a problem. I forgot I haven't searched this crevice. There are so many fucking Orbweaver Juniors down here, it's just terrifying. Can you see that massive tiny legs?
Spider up ahead.
Come on, you skittering little pricks. Let's just fight. They're full grown Orbweavers. Okay, this is different. I might actually switch to my Broodmother helmet, despite the fact I can't see. I know you can't see, I can't see, but this is the only way I can think of actually getting out of this situation. And I can't have the light on because it's got no armor. I'm just blocking like a maniac. Run into the light, run into the light. Ooh! How many spiders is there? Fucking hell. I think it is Satan, yeah. The others left me.
Spiders were bad enough when they were the size
No.
of my
This looks like progress, though. Jesus! This is insane! They're like a tier 2 enemy, though, so as you can see, they don't actually do that much damage. There's 5 in here! One of them's nearly dead, but I can't see which. There's one down. This is fucking stupid. There's another one down here too. What the hell are you? You're black ants. I can't see. They're dying though. That's another one dead. I'm just eating heals like they're going out of fucking fashion. Another one dead. Let me just loot them all, so I can get rid of the corpses. Fucking hell! I can't see a thing. Let me put the black ants. Alright. Let's take a minute to just compose ourselves. I'm going to keep them, weirdly, because I need the spider parts, because they're good for... What can I get rid of? Trash all that. I'm going to have to get rid of some of my mushrooms. I'll eat some and then destroy the rest. We'll trash that meat. Keep eating. Woo. Sorry if I missed a bunch of shit there. Only if aliens did invade, the US wouldn't be the best choice. I didn't die yet, Scotty, no. Still on 0 chops. I think another... Yeah, I think they just kept coming for a second there, Jim.
It's no lemon crime, but...
Alright. This looks positive, because the enemies have changed, look. But the worker ants are friendly. That one's trapped. Let me free this little lad. Wait! Stop running, stop running. This looks promising. That fucking spider tunnel. I think I was supposed to not drop down into it. There's an aphid down here. Black ant eggs, look. Stubbler and all of 360p. Am I in 360p on your screen, kid? How many fingers am I holding up? That was not excessive at all. True. I can't pick them up because I think they'd charge me.
Having a little peek.
I might have accidentally found the solution. Can I repair this? Because that took a lot of damage. So, I'll tell you what, though. So I got this charm at the start of the stream. And it gives me invincible shielding, look. It gives me like a trinket that I can carry. That gives me a chance to automatically repair my shield on the block. So while I was getting shit on there, the one thing that was taking all the damage was my shield. And it was constantly repairing itself. That's awesome. Jokes on you, you didn't even hold up your hand. 9, says Jamie. Your hand is a stub, hence the name. Oh, this just takes me out here. I'm so confident that I got it then. Bollocks. Oh, Supreme. I've been looking for Supreme stuff. Is that Supreme? No, steady. I've got some... I can upgrade some shit. Beyond... Listen, pal. Let me just... what time is it anyway? I'm not running out of time, am I? Fuck. Sorry, mate. I did get aphid jerky from that, which for some reason... I don't know what I did that means that I now... This weapon automatically cooks animals for me. Or prepares them. Ah, that was not worth it at all. I went through all of that just to get a slightly faster way to get to the same dead end I was at before. You just made me realise work's almost over. It is. Everybody that finishes in the UK at 5. 35 minutes to go, roughly. Do I just go all in on getting these eggs? No, they're red ant eggs. But they do make me explosives. Let me just I'll just remember that they're here. Because if I pick them up, they could potentially hatch in my bags, and I don't know what that looks like, but it sounds terrifying. And it also aggroes every ant in the area. Like these lads would all turn on me. Although there is only 2 of them. Alright, so this was a dead end. I wonder if I could just keep exploring this crevice and see if there is a sign of life in here somewhere. Otherwise, it looks like it's going to have to be Black Widow practice. It's a lot calmer in here without the spiders. Take you. I'm saving up at the moment for the final upgrade to my health drain. Then my hunger and water drain, which is going to be very welcome, which means that I don't get as thirsty and hungry as often. I need 5 milk molars for it, which I currently have. Only 1. Is there anybody in here that has also played Grounded pretty extensively? Guts, welcome to the stream. Any idea where black ant eggs? I don't know, to be honest. Certainly not down here.
Spider up ahead.
Guts, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Metrobolic, welcome to the stream. I want just yes or no answer to the question. Hang on a minute, let me kill these. Okay, we're in this fucking territory again, are we? So much damage. Best I can do is a maybe. 1 second. As people who've played this game before, obviously I don't want anything more than a yes or no, if that's alright. Does it feel to you like normal milk molars are more mega than megalons? Like resource and health and stuff stacking increases are nowhere near as good as the stuff you get from normal molars. Doing well, good to see you. Fucking hell, this down here is so excessive. Chaz, that was the right word. Yeah, exactly right, Lisa. The mega molars. What is this fucking area? I'm just going to swing the sword. I'm not even going to block. Can't see. Swing the sword. Keep swinging. It's a lot of spiders. They're just endless in this fucking tunnel for some reason. I must have killed 15 Orbweaver seniors in... Is that a good thumbnail? It looked like it might be for a split second. Imagine this on arachnophobia mode. You'd just be loads of circles. It feels like there's a good thumbnail in here somewhere, but I don't know if I could make it work. Let me have a look. Oh, that is. Is that a good thumbnail? Sort of? Kind of? It's a bit of a jumble, isn't it? I think you've angered them. Just a little. It's angered me, though. They're driving me insane. Yeah. Like, obviously I don't want to know the pros and cons of each, but for me, currently, it definitely feels like the Mega Milk Molars are infinitely... nowhere near as exciting to get. Because you need so many of the normal ones to build your character out as best as possible. I think the Mega ones... Right.
Meals on wheels.
Just in case. Terrifying. That's a Terrify Arachnophobes thumbnail. Okay, so this is... I'm just going to have to kill all of these fucking orb weavers. Yeah, again, I'm just going to be careful about people's opinions. It's why I was only asking for a yes or no, so... Just in case I accidentally learn something I didn't know, or I get some... Yeah. About fucking 700, apparently, soon. So yeah, any opinions on what each are good for or anything like that, I'm going to let other people read, but for me specifically, I wonder if it might be better if I just do this. I really need to... I fucked up my hotkeys at the start. Just swing this bastard thing around, right? The circles are aggressive. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, I need a shield on, don't I? This is too much. I don't know why this is like this. Max, stamina, hello? I'm going to say, right, I switched to what I feel like is a better option and get instantly shit on by everything. The trouble is this helmet is not designed for combat like this. Fucking hell, this is so difficult.
Gonna have a look around.
Some mint over there, which I suppose I could... I'll mine this whole area once I've cleared it. Because I got supreme quartzite before, which is... was the first time I've ever seen it. And it's what I need to upgrade my weapons beyond the current place. This looks like a place I can't get out of. I don't know. Just a lot of really aggressive circles. It might have been a bit easier because there was less bullshit. That sounds like a roly-poly. Less, like, screen clutter in an area where there's 700. I don't feel like I have a need, like a need to build a base anywhere other than the one I have. Because the one I have, even though it's stuck right in one side of the map, you're only like a 30-second journey away, right? I could want to build one down here, but I don't feel like I need to.
I'm trapped in a web.
I don't even know if you can. Let me check. Yeah, you can, I think. No, it says no land rights. Can't build, it seems. But checkpoint, Eric. Rally check. I've wondered about playing the Subnautica, watching the Subnautica stream back. Yeah, rally point, Eric. Okay, how do I get out of here? Hundreds of them. Don't do it. It's shit. Yeah, that was, again, it's one of my favourite playthroughs. But it's not... It feels, Subnautica, to me, a little like Outer Wilds. It's not really a game I would want to play twice. Because as good as everything was, the peak of that game, I think, is the plot and the exploration. And it's not something you can really re-explore. I suppose going through the tech tree and everything again might be nice, but... Alright, I've fully searched. Down there is nothing that I could find. There is a... Oh, shit. This prick. Fucking hell, fire. I think I'm going to have to just go out and practice killing Black Widows. Sean, welcome to the stream. Bro thought he could eat the dimensional anomaly, but he knows Mondays is my day to eat the... What's that? Is this some narrative that you go into streams with? Yeah, my second playthrough of it was just build stupid bases. I suppose, yeah, you just have to kind of read, but you have to focus on stuff that isn't the core drag through the playthrough, right? Like, your first playthrough is all about discovery and intrigue and chipping away and getting the new cool shit that means you can explore for the first time newer areas. But the second playthrough, you already know the plot and the explorer. You already know where you're going. It's not like the combat, because there is none, right? It's a strange game to have to replay. That's a good game, though. I guess that's like we always say about Outer Wilds, it's probably one of them games where Twitch all of a sudden becomes invaluable, right? Because you can watch somebody that doesn't know what's at the end of those whatever, or you can watch somebody that doesn't have all the answers. Or YouTube or whatever, whichever you fancy. Right, I was almost out of water. I suppose I could have refilled this thing. Why do I always do that? I'm getting my hotkeys all mixed up.
Tastes good.
Ah, for God's sake. Alright. I poked my head into the Black Ant Lab for the first time. Not the Black Ant Lab, the Undershed Lab. And it would appear that what I need to do is kill a fucking Black Widow to progress. Now, if I was to die down there, then I would be in a position where I would leave all of my bags and everything. Yeah, I'm going to have to just go out and practice, right? Okay, so let me spoil the entire ending. That's a pretty cool thing to do. The big boy maneuver. Right, just everybody get ready to not read anything just in case. Yeah, like... I'm just going to have to learn, aren't I? Just going to have to get good. Simple as that. They're just going to have to grow my big boy bollocks and go and learn how to fight a Black Widow and then go back, practiced with a strategy that has been seen to work and have an attempt or something in the way. I like this, though. I mean, it might just be a war mode thing, but I like the idea that these things are forcing you into like what looks to be a roadblock challenge where you can't just go in and do the quest and come out and carry on your life. You go in and you hit a point that you have to practice and work towards. I suppose the game has perfectly delivered us one of those, so we're going to have to... the quest now is to kill a Black Widow to progress deeper in. My bags are full. It's a little bit blue balls, but the suggestion to play it on this difficulty was always going to have moments like this, right? And that's one of them. Are you going into Subnautica streams to spoil all of it all? That's a pretty cool thing to do, right? Kind of, it's good teenage internet behaviour. Yeah. Very anti-hero, you know? Show all the internet people how hard you are, yeah. We can't judge though, can we? We was all that young once. I'm sure we've all done dumb shit when we first got internet access. It was all British people though. Does that change anything? You're still a badass. Right, I'm gonna... I suppose I unload everything from my bags. I was considering making some consumables and stuff, but I don't know whether it's... Even more so because of that. Yeah, I don't know whether it's sensible to like have a few attempts at first. This is where Team 2's eyes light up. To have a few attempts first on without any consumables and without full prep, just to die a bunch and work out what the limits are and what the weapon types are, because this is the fight that has no weaknesses, if you recall. Whereas me, personally, weaknesses for fucking days. How much time have I got left? I've got 8 minutes. No, less. 18 minutes. So we already have a rival with Brits. So Richard, that we're actually learning. We've only just met this guy. We're learning his entire. We're already on chapter 7 of his autobiography. I can't wait to hear what comes next. I might sleep for the well-fed bonus.
That was refreshing.
That's it, right. I'm going to have one attempt. The trick is how many times have you heard someone from this selection of islands use the word, that B word? Alright. So we can sniff bullshit. Like that. Then put this away. I don't want to use the auto sort thing anymore because it's been fucking me more often than it has helping. I don't need food per se, do I? I guess I... if I only had... It's the fight that's got no weaknesses, and that's the thing that drives me mad with this. Because I can't use all of my prepared stuff. Feels all 28. Yeah. Yeah, like I say, we've all been there, haven't we? There's bins. Right, I can repair you. But the shield is... It's not going to help me anyway, is it? I had a Black Ox Burger go bad in my inventory. Do I have enough shit to make another one? I need pupil leather done. No, pupil leather I can get, actually. I might make a Black Ox Burger for the fight. But then, it would be a waste of a Black Ox Burger. If I was to use one on this. So let me... Because I'm going in to learn the basic mechanics. If I was to use one now, it would be like a massive waste on what feels like a almost guaranteed kill. Let me get out 6 of these, right? I said fucking 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. True, yeah. Learn it without the burger and use one as insurance. So what I want to do is pick a fight, like an experimental attempt. I might actually... I'm flapping, I'm sorry, I'm messing about. There we go. So that's back how I had it before. So let me sleep. Dire Ascension, welcome to the stream. With the hilt on that sword. I don't quite get what it's... I suppose it's the rust and everything that I use to make it, right? But usually everything's gardeny as dicks, right? But in this instance, I don't...
Hello Doomhaus Gaming,
See how it
I'll
fits
just
the
let you
theme.
know that I know this game. I've completed it 1,000,000 times and you should therefore listen to me when I tell you you should try standing on your hands and see the world upside down. It will send you to a big boss.
She's right. Why did nobody, when she started saying that, why did none of you people put the fucking grandma emote in? You could have saved me from learning something I didn't want to fucking hear, and I forgot to put the... Bollocks. Bybee, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. Dire Ascension, welcome to the stream. Chris, man, my love, welcome to the stream, says Bybee is correct. Fucking IGN guides has turned up, watch out. Kitten, it's too fucking late now. Chris, man, how are we? How are we all? Yeah, by the way, Bybee, thank you for the bits. Right, I'm going to cook a Black Ox Burger. I'm having one attempt, everybody, at a Black Widow. Because I need to fight a Black Widow for progress. Careful with Bybee's message.
Good.
Thanks. What about Cardi's message?
You would have still heard it, numb nuts.
That was the fucking joke, Cardi. Thank you very much. You people. Alright. I suppose... What trinket? Let me go up to the trinkets. Cardi, thank you for the bits as well. Bybee, thank you for the bits. Chris, man, everybody welcome to the stream. Right, etymologist bad. That gives me imperfect block, which I don't want. Parry, heal, but damage resistance goes down, which I of course don't want. I don't think any of my...
Well, it was a stupid fucking joke. Useless.
That's not about the quality. The quality of the jokes in this place has never held us back in the past. It's all about the dire applications, right? Right. Okay, this is half cooked. Chrisman, give me a look for this Black Widow fight. Is your PC running any better, Chrisman? Out of interest. Numbnuts is a serious medical condition and may include a twisted scrotum. Seek medical help immediately if your nuts are indeed numb.
Damn.
I've gone off this
Give
place.
me a plate of this.
Welcome to the new followers, by the way. I would say that it's not always like this, but it's always like this. Thank you, Dr. Harry. Can't think of the bits. Alright. Let me get rid of that quest because it's I don't like shit on the screen as always. Roger that. I'm here to serve. It's okay, we like it here. At least somebody likes it here because I find it torrid, disgusting, awful group of scumbag villainous. Christman, my love, how are we? I thought people might doubt that statement. Why am I cooking up a Black Ox burger? We just had this big discussion, right, Guts, about me saying that a Black Ox burger would be foolish in this instance, and then I go and fucking waste time cooking one. It's just Christman's turned up. We're all like that in the face of a beautiful person, right? We get flustered. I'm sticking it in the fridge. It's going in the fridge. Yeah, I got a fridge. We don't like it here. Most of us just can't find the exit. Chrisman, I'm drinking ginger beer right now. I hate to say it. I'm sorry. I've not passed the shed, I'll carry on, no. But I am practicing something. You just learn to hate it, yeah. I found it, but Kitten won't get out of my way to let me through. Harry over here calling me... Harry, how dare you? Sorry, Kitten, on behalf of Harry. I knew it, the proof is staring you in the face. The dangers of... Oh, shit. The dangers of the Doomhaus are not ginger beer's fault, Chris, man. Ginger beer is the tonic that's helping me through it. The fridge and the Christmas tree are the best items in history. Cellist! The Greens have no manners, true. No kidding, it's your big dick that's just in the way. Now that's true. It's a nice big dick, though. Don't clip me saying that. Alright, everybody. What do you think my chances are at my attempt at the Black Widow fight? Hell is going on in this chat? Good question, Satan. Now, the issue I have is, unless I item swap, I'm going to have to use the Club of the Mother Demon on the Black Widow. Now, you may say, but Stubbler, surely a fucking shield is sensible. And to that, I'd say, yes. Yes, that's true. But if I want to fight the Black Widow in melee, I'm going to have to fight use a weapon that it's not resistant to. And the problem with the Black Widow is it's resistant to everything. And I'm not joking. Not resistant to. It's it has no weakness to anything. It has literally zero weaknesses. It is resistant to most of my weapons. Like it's resistant to swords, and it's resistant to maces, and it's resistant to stabbers and stuff like that. Hey, I wonder. I just had a thought. I wonder if them stupid fucking like staves that you can make. If you'd like, I can write you a diet plan, Kitten, for free. All you have to do is eat crow, like you and all the other oranges did in final week of 2022. That was actually good green versus orange bullshit. Usually we resort to the green smell, nobody likes you, got no fans. That was actually quite good. So I'm running for mutations. I kind of went for... So I set them up before I attempted the Black Widow in the lab. So let me just have a look. What time have I got left? I've only got 8 minutes, so I can't really do much of an attempt. I have Blade Master, which is useless, but I don't want to put Barbarian on. I might go coup de grace for this. I suppose it's coup de grace in this instance, but that sounds dumb. I don't need poison resist, do I? So where's the big stamina boy? There. My exhaustion recovery is down, but that's fine. Parry Master, max health, max stamina, crit chance, and hyper stamina. So I don't really want any suggestions on this, of course, because I want to work it out myself. That's for defensive event. So right, I've got one chance anyway. Let's have the attempt. Just wait until my health goes back up. I could actually take both these. to get the benefits now, which I already had, but now I'm extra benefiting from it. Did it used to be better? Fuck! So fast. So fast attacks, so fast. Right, how good is my perfect blocks? Okay, alright, big lady, thanks for that. Yeah, okay, she's leaving me alone because she knocked me down and assumed I was dead, and I might have walked a bit too far away. Attempt number 1. Venom. Incredibly potent damage over time that bypasses poison immunity. It bypasses poison immunity. Of course, please don't give suggestions or hints or anything that might lead me to make a different decision. Please, please, please. Well done, Fantastic Books. What's the Fantastic Books? Oh, who's got 2 thumbs? Is slinging good medical advice? This guy. Hang on a minute, Harry. Numbnuts will be a thing of the past and oranges eating crows will be a thing of the future. Follow more hairy truths on my Truth social page. What was a Final Fantasy turn? Let me just try and go in with a sword and see if I can do any damage. She's perfectly jumping over all of my arrows. Oh, triple perfect block. Quadruple. Ah, them perfect blocks have to be so good.
She was doing a little dance then.
She looked beautiful, didn't she? Fuck off.
Hello, Doomhaus Stubbler.
This is so many heals. Frosty, welcome to the stream. Okay, kill the little twats now. Look at the poison damage that's just flowing in. Alright. Fuck off, you little twats. Go! I just burnt through about 50 heals there. At least 10. Now Mithrandism might be useful. But I die switching, right? Still looking down on the possibility of diplomacy. Wait, diplomacy in what instance? Giving me the help, giving me the answers? Nah. Trouble is if I fail with everybody else's advice, it's a shared failure. Who wants that? But if I succeed, I get to have all of the victory and you lot of... Frosty, good to see you. That is a lot of spiders. Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to fight a Black Widow, but alas, I've run out of time. Venom is poison. And well, according to this, the poison that I was taking the damage from, Harry, was called Venom, but it was the thing that told me that it bypasses poison resistance. Mina, thank you for the bits. Frosty, thank you for the bits. A dictatorship is the way.
This is awesome!
Alright, I'm going to have to go home and we're going to have to get ready for tomorrow. I suppose tomorrow all I do is try and fight that Black Widow. But there is a chance that on the first attempt, I use all of my fucking heals. She's very light on her feet, yeah. That 5-hit combo she throws, it's nasty. I'm just going to have to learn the pattern, right? So the reason I'm doing this, if you don't want spoilers, cover your ears now. When I put my hands down, the spoilers are finished. The reason I am doing this is because I'm practicing for a roadblock in the shed lab that has a Black Widow in. There's a tunnel that I have to go through with a Black Widow in it to progress, and I've never killed a Black Widow before. And as you can see, I'm shit at it, so I'm practicing that. So tomorrow, I'm going to try and kill a Black Widow to get into there. The spoilers are finished. There must be some other way for you to get stronger because you're about as close to killing her as you are to Wayne. I think I'm closer to killing Wayne, Mina, weirdly. Have you turned on the spiderphobia thing? What it turns spiders into? It's good, right, Harry? We've messed about with it. You can tell her to fuck off when you shoot her up the ass. I could use the bow, but I want to do it in melee, because that's the way, right? I could find some solution of standing up on a rock in a specific fashion so I could get some shots and not take any damage, but does that feel right? Yeah, so Razor, welcome to the stream as well. Hello, my favourite streamer from the Yorkshire region. Hello, Razor. My favourite. No, Razor's not my favourite anything, really. He's a pretty detestable character, isn't he? I don't think so, Dire Ascension. So, the problem is... Well, have I got a minute? Yeah, I've got a minute. So this is for tomorrow. The issue I have is... The Black Widow, according to my research... Where's the big one? There. So, resistant to literally everything. But the Venom thing says resistant to poison. Like, immune to poison. No, so it's a poison that gets through poison resistance. So if I was to use the Mithrandism, was that one? Which has poison... You can't see it. It says poison resist now. I assume this is the poison resist it says it's immune to. Got to remember the environment, and the shed doesn't really allow to cheese. That's true. That's true, yeah. I've just got to fight it. Like a face-to-face, right? Where are you today? He's a permanent UK resident, not moving anywhere. Should probably run in and fight her in the little cave there, even. Yeah, maybe. But I can pull her out into space, I suppose. Because I can do that in there. To be honest, Frosty, there has been some pretty good progress. Yeah, I'm making my way into the next huge story section, which is a laboratory built under the shed. But I've hit a roadblock, and me fighting Black Widows is the practice. I don't know, I still think it needs testing. When we first discovered it, it sounds like it specifically meant poison immunity rather than just poison resistance. I suppose I try it, but I'm just going to have to use... Like, the research is going to take so many heals. But we have to make the research, right? Because it's not like we can just Google it. Right, boys and girls, unfortunately, that is going to do it for today. Tomorrow is where we keep practicing Black Widows, and if we can get the Black Widow fight down, we're going to kill the one in the lab. But for now, thank you all for being here. Welcome to all the new followers. I appreciate everybody stopping by, as always, but unfortunately, that is today's stream over. There is a grounded stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of every week until this blind, woe-mode, stupid experiment that we're doing comes to an end and the credits roll. I will see you tomorrow for more. Willing to bet if you get it. Potentially, but... I can't remember how you get Mithrandism up. I assume I maybe just have to kill spiders or something. Don't tell me the answer to that, anybody, please. Obviously, we're working on this all out. Get on with marbles so I can start walking. No. Yeah, I suppose. Alright, we'll try it tomorrow anyway. Thank you all for being here. I will see you tomorrow, but for now... That's it. That was a banger of a stream. We did kill 30 orb weavers today. There were so many fucking orb weavers. Right, let's do it. Thank you all for being here. I will see you all tomorrow. But members of the Doomhaus Discord, let's just stop by for a little bit of extracurricular bullshit, shall we? The prediction, actually, yes, I am happy to announce the prediction went flawlessly in favour of Team 1. I went down in there, and Kitten said, why don't we do a prediction? And I said, am I going to die 5 times in it today? And I never died once.
42.
Not 42, less than 5. Team 1, congratulations. You are the winners. Right, ladies and gentlemen of the Doomhaus Discord, if you would like to compete in today's Marbles to determine who is the best person in here at Marbles, who is the person of the century of the day, the Marbles winner gets the golden name, which Chaz is currently winning. So if you beat Chaz, if you beat everybody today, you can become the person of the century of the day, and you get a point for your team. As you can see from the scoreboard at the top right, which is hard to see, which should be a bit easy to see now, the oranges, thanks to fucking golf on Friday, are now 3 points clear. This is where the greens hopefully never compete. If you would like to join in for today's Marbles, you must be in the Doomhaus Discord, of course, because you get randomly assigned a colour, be it green or orange, and the green or oranges compete in this shit at the end of every stream to determine who is the best. And if you would like to be the best, you must simply type the password, and the password is... Widow. Go.
Go Greens. Greens are the true winners.
Never. Right, this is for Members of the Doomhaus Discord only, of course. Because you can't fight for no team, that would be crazy. We've got Kitten for the oranges, Scotty for the greens. Higgsy, welcome to the stream. How's it going today? For the greens. It's going to take me a while to learn how to type your name. I'm getting there. Taxlight, welcome to the stream as well for the oranges. I think I missed a message from you, Taxlight. My apologies. Surthan for the greens. Captain Kitten for the greens. Trim for the greens. Fucking hell. Frosty for the greens. You did win on Friday. Chaz, this guy. He's been person of the century of the day all weekend and everybody was cheering his name. We've got Jamie for the greens, Mina for the greens, Mind Right for the oranges, Cardi for the greens, Bybee for the oranges, sorry, Easy Green, I butchered that one. Easy Green for the greens. We've also got Sid for the oranges, Lundios, good afternoon and welcome to the stream for the greens, Harry for the greens, Razor for the oranges, Chaz for the greens, Shake for the oranges, we've also got Alcarion for the oranges, Shitty Siddles for the oranges, Gwynblade for the greens, 12 for the oranges, and Chrisman for the oranges. 25 marbles enter the race. I've not won any points for the green since I've been here. I get carried all year long, says Frosty. Speaking of which, if you'd like to join in for Eurovision, or if you'd like to have a country and watch that stupid shitfest with points on it, then you need a marble, because only the marble winners are allowed in. Right, so, for the first points of the year, there are a lot of people looking for it. Chaz and Cardi are currently tied at the top of the league. We have Kitten, Scotty, Higgsy, Tagslack, Surthan, Cats, Trim, Frosty, Jamie, Mina, Mindrake, Cardi, Bybee, Easy Green, Satan, Lundios, Harry, Razor, Chaz, Shake, Alcarion, Siddles, Gwynblade, 12 and Chrisman. 12 oranges and 13 greens. So the greens have the advantage again. First person to pick a number to want to piss off a group. How do I know if I have points? If you go into the pins in Discord, 12, the scoreboard's right there. And it's kept up with all year. Let today be the day. Right, 12 says 3. 1, 2, 3 presses of the random button gets us to the level multi-lane madness. 25 marbles into the race. We go 3, 2, 1. I've just seen that message, Trim. That's an accident if true. That was not intentional. I apologise. Hence the reason why there is an obvious flaw with the logic. Right, the level is multi-lane madness. Santa is a record holder. 1 minute, 24 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I need a win to care about Eurovision as a proud, indifferent... Chrisman, what was that?
Exclamation mark boost.
Chrisman fell immediately off the level. Higgs is in the centre for the greens, going for the first ever win. Bybee in second place for the oranges. Bybee, do this. Higgs has gone on the lower path. Bybee's there. Lundios goes for some big stunts. Doesn't pay off. That was a bad one. Frosty, thank you for the big bits. The odds are I'm going to jump off the map. It seems to be a talent of mine. Immediately dropped back already, Higgsy, and Bybee is now in the lead for the oranges. I think we've got moving bucket bullshit, but I couldn't be certain. Shake's gone for the oranges. Siddle's gone for the oranges. Easy Green gone for the oranges. Razor is gone for the oranges. Bybee is in the lead comfortably. Won the mug in 2022. Can she get a good run through the spinner? Oh, Bybee. Oh, that's bad. Kitten for the oranges. This is looking good. Oranges 4 points clear. Let's just completely demoralise the greens. Fuck them. Here comes Frosty looking for his first ever point ever. Despite being one of the OG greens. Come on, Kitten, you need to have a good run because Frosty's right behind you. Kitten for the oranges is here. This Kitten is there. Kitten for the overtake. Kitten, you know what that is? That is a fucking comfortable Kitten win. And the oranges are now 4 points clear. 4 points fucking clear. Get shit on. Right, Kitten, I'm going into Discord. I'm going to make that public, Trim. Trim's just pointed out that I've accidentally not put his name on the credits of the best of,
GG Kitten.
despite putting Sam's on there. It's not cross, but it's funny. Fucking hell. So who's going to die this year? The 25-point rule is true. That's going to happen. My PC is hanging in there, but my internet isn't great at cats. Your internet company lied to me, and there's still an outage in my area, so there's not much that will fix it. Good. So if your PC's hanging in there and the internet might come back a bit stronger, then it might not be the worst thing ever. The Queen rule, Jamie. So last year we said if the Queen dies, the losing team gets 25 points. Yeah, and then 10 days later she died. She wasn't even ill when we made the joke, and she'd been alive for 90 fucking years. So we're doing it again with Charles. I read it. What a bunch of fucking asshats. I'm going to die this year. It's spoilers. No, you aren't, Chris, man. If you are, I'm following you. Kitten, congratulations. You are person of the century of the day, getting the Orange's 29th point. Juicy as dicks. Speaking of the best of...
I heard from a source oranges are cheating.
Hang on. Speaking of the best of... Where?
Here.
There's Chris Mann's beautiful voice. Speaking of the best of, here is a link to the January 2023 Doomhaus community top Twitch clips best of, including the likes of Chris Mann, including the likes of Sirthan and me and Siddles and everybody else that streams in this god-awful community. Alkarion and Chaz, they're all there. Enjoy that. It was the highlights of January in this god-awful place. I hope you all, if you haven't seen it yet, enjoy it. But for now, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get out of it. It is a banger. I like that one. Here's to more of the same. How about that? Right. Your person of the century of the day for the day is Kitten. And if you go into Discord right now, you can see her sweating out of her mind in her new orange crown. Disgusting. Right. 25 out of 29 is the current... 25 to 29 is the current scores to favour the oranges, which is a good way to end the day. If you'd like to compete in any more of this Marvel's bullshit, there'll be another one tomorrow, as there is at the end of every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday stream with a bit of bonus stream races on Friday. Right, that was a banger of a stream. We made progress through the shed lab. Not a lot of it, but now we have to face up to the fact that we've not killed a Black Widow spider before and get good at it because we're going to need to. So tomorrow we're going to practice like maniacs to see if we can get the attack pattern down. Because if I can kill a Black Widow spider, we might be onto something. Right, thank you all for the support today. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the donations. Welcome to all the new followers, and thank you more importantly for just being here and spending time with this godforsaken shithole and watching me struggle my way through a game that I'm not good enough to compete in. Right, enjoy the best of if you haven't seen it already. Follow everybody on that list. Trim's name is meant to be at the end. I must have missed it somehow despite putting Sam's on. But that is me until tomorrow when I will see you for the continuation of the grounded playthrough. Alkarion is live if you... and I'm going to do this. Make sure you follow Alkarion if you haven't already, and I will see you all tomorrow for the next grounded stream and the Black Widow practice. Right, somebody give me a nice final word, and I'm going to say it's Cats, Chrisman, Scotty, Frosty, 12, Jamie, Mina, Mindright, Sirthan, Mina, Gwynblade, Bybeat, Gwynblade, Mina, Chrisman, Alkarion, and everybody else. I love you all very much. Thank you all. But until tomorrow, I'm going to simply say this. I was going to say one of the others, but I'm going to say big kitten dick swinging. Brilliant.